Battlefield multiplayer. Yes, Battlefield 6 multiplayer review. Let's get to it.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab coming and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Frumies trading through the word skin. All recent gaming go, it's an A top mean. Good morning, coming moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin!
Here we go again, chat. Here we go again with the RDNAs 4.0, 5.0, 6.0, 7.0, 8.0. Chat, we're going to start with all this next, 2 years? Shit, that thing's going to release in 2028. We're going to have to be listening to these guys for 2 years talking about it. The PS6, it's going to be RDNA 6, 7, 8, 9. If it's going to compete with the 58, if it's going to be a 68, if it's going to be a 78, if it's going to be an 88, if it's going to be a 99. Here we go again with the talks. Yes, we got to talk about it, chat. We got to talk about it because, of course, it's time to have some fun. And also, chat, also, something I'm pretty pumped up. And that is the Battlefield 6 multiplayer, baby. Woo-hoo! Hell, they are cooking, they are bringing it. And man, it's about damn time they did that, huh, chat? It's about damn time they did that. But anyways, what's up, everyone? Good morning, everybody. How is everyone doing? Let us begin with Sappho first in the building. What's up? The beautiful, the awesome, the gorgeous Sappho. How you doing, Sappho? Good morning to you, CC. Good morning. I'm about to watch the first episode of Kingdom Hill Season 14. Damn. That thing's still alive, though? Jesus. I have to work so I can buy my toys. Oh, yeah. There you go. Sappho, pause. That did not sound right. Just think about it. Matrix Sandy, what's up? Oh, man, Rooster, he's always driving to work. Man, Rooster, you're always driving to work, Rooster. You need to take a vacation like I do. I'm tired, Rooster. I've been tired as heck. I was so busy last week, it wasn't even funny. Like, on Friday, I didn't even do a show because I said, hey, I gotta go do something. Hey, go game me, my brother, go game me, the man with all the clout out there, the man who drives all those people's nuts. He drives them nuts. You had Paul Tassi make fun of like, oh, don't listen to this dude. What's wrong with this dude? I was laughing my ass off because, look, even his name says it. I'm a cloud man. It says it loud and clear. He is looking for that cloud. He's just strolling, having some fun. Why can't y'all notice that? No, they just got to be mad every time he posts something, huh? What's up, Go Gimme? Good morning to you, brother. How you doing, man? Big money, big money, B. What's up, big money, B? How you doing, Matrix? I say good morning to you the way I say good morning again. What's up, Matrix? How you doing? So, let's start off with Battlefield, guys, because then after that, we're going to have some talks about the PlayStation 6 because, oh my God, I don't understand why they're starting to leak this. Shit, this thing is far ahead away. If Sony said they're going to release this sucker in 2026, I don't understand why you guys start hyping this from early. But, hey, we're going to see a lot of RDNA 6. We're going to see a lot of 5080s, 6060s, 6080s, 6070s. Shit. Here we go again with the crazy talks out there, chat. Like they always do, huh? But either way, though, let's start off with this game. Let me get the chat out. Let me put everything up so that way, everything is out there and I don't have to deal with this again. Okay, tech radar. All right, and this one. Okay, everything's out. Okay, perfect. All right, got everything going. Now let me take the chat outs so that way I can see. Let me go to Twitch so I can get my Twitch going because people do sometimes when they want to hang out, they come by and say, "Hey, Lou, what's up?" I say, "Hey, man, what's up? How you doing, man?" But yeah, it's good that they come by and say something. And some of them, are those guys that want to sell you graphic cards and stuff like that, and it's pretty kind of annoying. But either way, though. Yeah, all right, we're here now. We're here. We're here. All right, got it. Go up and going. All right. Take the Twitch out. Good. Now let's get this over here. All right, perfect. Okay. So, like I was saying, though, let's start off with the Battlefield 6 conversation. So, I'm pretty hyped up for the freaking multiplayer, guys, and I'm hyped up for this game. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. For what I saw, the time I saw, and I sat there and I saw a little bit of it because that multiplayer show was long as hell. I mean, they had people in there playing the game, enjoying the game, which is a good thing, just to let people talk about it. But here's the thing, though, right? You got people in there who are super fans of this game. And even though you got super fans in there, anything, and they talk all the cool stuff. I saw some of the footage. And again, I'm still hyped for it. But I'm not gonna be like, yes, they are back and everything. I mean, I have to wait and see till the game releases. If the game releases 100% working well, without having any problems, without having any issues and everything, it's 100% good. Hell, they were happy about it because it happened with 2042. When 2042 was getting close to its release, they sent out an open beta. The game was screen tearing. I mean, you had the invisible Wonder Woman's invisible plane flying around. You're like, huh? There's two people flying without a plane. What the hell is going on? There was a lot of stuff happening in that game, and that game came out broken. But I really do hope they learned a lesson. I really do hope that they can actually bring this to the table. And yes, like I said, chat, let's talk a little bit about it. Yeah, let's go bring it up. So, let's see what several people had to say. I don't know if you guys saw it, and if you guys did, I want to know how you guys felt about the Battlefield 6 multiplayer. So let me go bring this up. Okay, where is it? Where are you? Okay, there it is. Okay, let's start it right here. Gotcha. Yes. All right. Here we go, chat. We got this right here. It says after. This coffee's good. After 3 deafening hours of its multiplayer, Battlefield 6 sure looks like a Battlefield game. Good. So let's read to it. Battlefield 6 releases on October 10th with an unbelievable task of being both a quality combined arms FPS, which is kind of weird. Why is this game releasing so early too? And a successful apology letter to those burned by the series' previous missteps. Thank you. To try to put this multiplayer ahead of yesterday's big review events, I had to pass through 2 separate metal detectors at the venue's doors, which I can only assume they were to prevent infiltration by disgruntled Battlefield 42 players armed with tins of orange paint. Huh? Okay. I don't get that joke. All right. Still, I tried it out. I did with the most pointing towards Battlefield 6 being genuine about its promised return to the Battlefield staples, the classic 4 classics instead of a specialist destruction that has a point beyond spectacle, and most importantly, large scales multi-vehicular warfare, and that isn't nearly as organized as cinematic as the choreographed trailer. Instead, DICE may be Johnson's, okay, sorry, if I misread, for their fix of the Limp Bizkit miss. But Battlefield 6, more spacious maps and modes still conjure the game flow equivalent of freestyle jazz. Could a team pull together to their tank into an enemy hardpoint, covered from the air by a jet strafing runs and C4 laced UAV drones? Nice, they got C4 laced UAV drones. That's pretty cool. While sharpshooters pick off anti-armor launchers and medics dive in to save the wounded vanguard. Maybe the tools are all there. More likely, it will be chaos with assault classics running off alone, medics ignoring freshly splattered teammates, which it happens a lot, man. I mean, I'm on the phone like, help, and I've been playing Battlefield 2042 this past couple of days, and these guys always ignore your ass. They run off, and they're like, who cares? Instead of getting that damn point, go get your point, revive me. But no, it is what it is. And engineers chasing after smoking tanks that have accelerated while outside blowtorch range. Yeah, that happens to me a lot too. In other words, good news is just like Battlefield. Good stuff. Not that there aren't some refreshing touches, and probably enough for Battlefield 6 can dodge most accusations of being a stealth Battlefield 3 remaster. The option for open class agnostic weapon selection is proving controversial, but in practice, that freedom seems to be both offered and used sensibly. I saw no ridiculous Franken clauses where, say, a support was hanging back with the sniper rifle. Most folks stick with their defaults because, well, surprise, or the weapons that fit in their class is the best. The only time I switched anyway was during a tiny game of squad deathmatch, where I wanted a nimble of SMG to fit surroundings better than any medic's hulking machine gun. Sue me. Okay, we'll sue you then. Not the damn orange pain. What is the damn... Matrix Sincere here. What is the damn orange pain? So John Bon Zombie says, I heard the PS6 has a new type of graphics card. It is the Stuttgart 7090. Damn. Talos, the man with the red. What's up, Talos Richie? Good morning. He says, what did the Series S do to humanity this time? You know what it did? I'll tell you what it did. It killed the whole Xbox generation. Yes. Greasy 2 times. The PS6 will feature the Zen C Extreme Hoo Dilly graphics card with dual kisser Let's say that again with a lot of love. The PS6 will feature the Zenstix Extreme Hoo Dilly graphic card with dual kisser technology. Dual pisser technology. Okay. Pisser, pardon me. No problem. We got it. I thought you were kissing. You're calling it kisser because it kisses your ass. But okay. Look it up. All right, I'm gonna have to look for that sucker up. So let's keep on reading, Chad. Let's keep on reading. So where was it? I got lost because this guy's talking a lot. All right. No, it's just ability to drag allies backwards as you revive them. You can drive them backwards? Wow, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty awesome. That you can pick up the person and drag them backwards if they get shot. Awesome. I mean, wow, that's a new thing right there. Sin, what's up? Good morning. I love this. It's related to how useful it actually is. This proportionally to how useful it actually is. Previous Battlefield, I've always enjoyed one of the more dramatic and arguably life-saving heal systems in the FPS dome, and even as imagined sense of pulling a partner out of danger only vivifies that "don't you die on me" fantasy even further. Good. Meanwhile, environmental destructions have been rethought, encouraging more tactical applications of explosive wrecking or sledgehammer to open up new routes and ambush nearby foes. That is awesome. So far, the result never reached Bad Company 2 levels of ruination, and that I say the finals does a better job of empowering small-scale arena reshaping. Still, it's fun when it works, and since it doesn't technically come at the cost of being able to demolish bigger structures as well, it might be better those who were dissatisfied by 2042's usually resilient maps. Naturally, destruction advantages both ways. My most interesting death of the session came around a round of the attackers versus defenders breakthrough mode. I love breakthrough mode. That is my favorite mode in Battlefield. When a tank, having charged the opening capture point faster than my unmechanized legs, spotted me behind a wall and began blasting speculative shells into it. After repeated misses that shaved my cover down to a few tattered pillars, a fresh hole finally lined up with the terrified body, allowing the mounted machine gunner to cut me down through it. Later in the match, I took revenge in a classic Battlefield fashion by pelting their team's favorite sniping spot, a previously quaint townhouse with RPGs, until it was nothing but bricks and shredded valor. Thank God, because that's so annoying. I don't know about you guys, if you guys played for 2042, my biggest annoying thing is those damn snipers. I mean, those snipers are up there, and you start shooting, and if you find, like, for example, in a tower, you start shooting rockets, and the tower doesn't go down. Those guys still land up there, come back to that spot, and start shooting your ass. I like the idea that you get to have that rocket launcher, so if you're like, oh, you're up there? Okay, no problem. Soup. Let's go in there and let's blow up that tower so it freaking falls and kills you. DJ Dinner G, DJ Dinner, what's up, DJ Dinner G? Good morning, DJ. Hey, did you see the trailer of the Mortal Kombat that's coming out? I know you did, brother. I know you did. I haven't seen it yet. I gotta check that out later. Really, BB Money? Hold on. Why so serious with telling me the truth? Sin says, well, I saw the Naked Gun movie over the weekend and it had its parts, but it's more like streaming service fodder. I saw the movie together as well. That movie was wow. Nice. Good thing, Sin. Good thing. I gotta watch F1 today. I think I'm going around 5 something today. Man, Diadena, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. You know, I'm happy to be here like always, just sitting here and typing and chatting with y'all. Because the thing is, though, on Friday I couldn't come because I'm working on something that has to do with papers and everything. So I had to drag my butt to the place I had to go to really early and then go somewhere else. I had a busy Friday morning. But again, I'm just happy sitting here just chilling. Just remember something, chat. We have a Discord in the description. Go ahead and join it. If you guys want to, it's right there. Got some news for you. Oh, this better be some good news. What's the good news, bro? Chat, and another thing, sooner or later I'm going to start, inviting people to the show in the morning just to have a clear, cool conversation about everything, anything. So I'm going to start inviting people here in the morning show. Wow, we're cooking up something for XBI, which I will tell you guys about it later. Been that collapsing gonna look killer in Battlefield 6. 100%, man, 100%. So let's keep reading. Where was I? All right, I already read that. Breakthrough generally seems to offer the best canvas for Battlefield 6, more creative balance. It's big enough to get vehicles in the mix, but focus enough from the distant front lines, giving shape and flow to the gunfights. I know Conquest is supposed to be the standard barrier for Battlefield's combination of infantry armor and aerial clashes, but I've always found it too disjointed, too directionless, too much like a game is being played around me rather than me playing the game. I only had time for 2 Conquest matches in Battlefield 6 on the Rocky Hilly Liberation Peak map, but I saw little in them that would change my mind. I agree with him about, Mortal Kombat Trilogy is in the collection. Why so serious? Are you in here? I gotta talk to you. Why so serious? I gotta talk to Ray too and found out that's Ray. You in here? Oh, Ray comes by and said, Lou, I'm here. Yeah, why so serious comes by and said, hey, I'm here. I want to ask you something. Yeah. Why y'all gotta make fun of clowns like that, man? I don't get it. Poor clowns, man. I mean, clowns are funny people. When you sit there and you watch clowns, make those jokes. I mean, clowns, you sit there and you laugh at them. I mean, I know there's some evil clowns out there, but damn, why we gotta make fun of poor clowns, man, like that? I mean, no, Talos. I mean, Talos, you're dissing the poor clowns. Why don't we just call them what it is? Ponies, donkeys, all those words, because at the end of the day, that's what they are. Yeah, I'm going to hell for that. Woo! They get all mad and flantered up, and then they come by and said, hey, PlayStation is the best. That's what they do. So, let's keep on going. On a micro level, right? Hyrule was terribly good, fun to barrel around in trucks and tanks, all of which are supposed to be weight, jet, agile, and feel dynamic and powerful. It's cute how allies can now clinch to the side of things too. Oh, nice. You can click on them. You can hug them. Cool. Hastily improves over a lack of unfulfilled seats. On-foot gunplay is a decent as well. The vast majority of shooters having a ferocious metallic bark, though the tactically of actually connecting the shot could be more distant. Also, when I'm not at one of Battlefield's wildest wars, I'm still not buying continued attempts to have it moonlight at close quarters Call of Duty clone either. It fits highly compacted team deathmatch and squad team deathmatch. Modes did match COD's snappiness. They just don't let all 4 classes shine like the bigger ones do. Engineers must shed silent tears over the lack of vehicles to blow up or repair, and given the faster pace and tightness of the maps. It's almost always seems to be dangerous to stop for a revive, even when playing as a medic. There is a worry. Here we go. That Battlefield 6 risks spreading it of itself too thin. The potentially in pursuit of those 100 million players, EA are reportedly fantasizing about simultaneously mine. There are also reasons to be optimistic. that this is a series getting itself back on track from its renewed emphasis on breaking shit to the replacement of show specialists and that old unspoken rule of stick with your squad or perish. Tentatively, it even looks like it might ship in decent technical state. I played at a 1440p with an RTX 5080 base PC, and even much anything will run quickly on this setup. But performance was slick and stutter free. Wow. On ultra settings throughout. Nice. Bugs wise, there was no falling through the floor, no floating doors left behind by destroying frames, and tentatively no elongated necks like The Last of Us the game. Yep. Though I did see a couple of corpses flop upwards in the air after collapsing back down the limb heap, which was funny enough that I kind of hope they leave it in. I agree. They gotta leave that in just for the fun. If you blast them off, I mean, hell, send them to hell, chat. Send them to hell, right? Send them to hell. Safo, I am like you, Safo. I got to wait and see. I'm like you right there, girl. I mean, I'm like, no, I gotta wait and see even more. Like I said, they got these guys to play this game right there. They said it's pretty good. A lot of people are saying it's back to Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. But once the multiplayer beta comes out, I will check it out. I will play it, right? Because, hey, I got to try it. I'm going to play Breakthrough, and I'm going to see how it feels. I'm going to see if I can actually enjoy it. I'm going to see if I can actually have fun. Because if it does feel like Battlefield 3, like how much I enjoy Battlefield 3, then I got to say it's back. But for now, hey, you got people in there. I don't know if you made them sign an NDA. I don't know what y'all made them say, because anyone can say anything right there. They can say, hey, this game is good. Of course I'll say it's good. I mean, I got invited to that show. If I didn't like it, I'll probably be like, no, you got to say something good about it. Probably so. Because y'all make people sign NDAs, and that's what sucks. Did he say 5080? The most widely used card isn't a 5080. What is the most widely used card? Is it Raichi's powerful 1070 Ti? Because Raichi's got the almighty 1070 Ti in there. I mean, he don't mess with that 1070 Ti. He's powerful with that sucker. But yeah, Safo, I agree with you there. I mean, I'd rather wait and see to see what they bring into the table. And yeah. Let me see. I'm going to hold my breath. The dust in Battlefield is going to be deadly. Yep. I hope so, man. I mean, look, I'm telling you this much, right? Because look, I heard someone say out there, and this is something I don't understand. Why a lot of people want Battlefield to fail, right? I heard someone out there saying that they wanted Battlefield to fail. I'm like, bro, I do not want Battlefield to fail. Never. Because if Battlefield comes up with something wicked, something nice, something fantastic, Call of Duty can copy off of that and make it better. Because that's the point about games, right? I mean, if you got a game out there that goes out and competes with those other games and whoop his ass, like PUBG did, like Fortnite does, and all these other games do, I mean, hell, if that does come out good, I mean, it's going to be up there in the top 10 list, and it's going to bring in more and more and more and more and more and more and more competition. So I love competition. I love it. I love competition. Yeah, Matrix, somebody came out there and said that. They said want Battlefield to fail. I'm like, bro, Battlefield fails, that's the end of EA. So you want EA to fail? Because I have a feeling that EA is in a bad spot too. Well, of course, everyone is in a bad spot now. I mean, nobody's looking good. But at the end of the day, though, man, this coffee tastes so good today. I don't know what I do to this coffee, but it tastes so good today. By the end of the day, though, like I said, if it does well, they will continue on and making even more better Battlefields than what they have done. Grizzly 2 times. Yes, sir. He says, I got early access for the beta. I'll give it a shot on Thursday. Good. So, chat, I'm going to read you off on the website, but I'm not going to read everything because I already read from a person's perspective that he played the game. But at the end of the day, though, this gives us like when the release dates comes and everything, so that we can know when it comes. So, yeah, I'm not going to read all this stuff because I already read through it. I'm probably going to say the same thing. Yep, partly so. No, I know. But, yeah, let me switch the screen. Share screen. So here we go, chat. We have over here. All right, let me start cutting these windows out. Okay, cut this one out. And cut this one out. It's already read this one. Okay, perfect. All right, back to it. So, we have right here Battlefield 6 multiplayer review, release date, and open beta weekends confirmed, plus all the announcements happening. So, like I said, we're going to have open beta weekend. So, let's read about the open beta weekend details. It says here. Even though it's a short read, but again, this is one reception of 2042 review of the Eyes of Battlefield 6 promise. As a return of destruction focused style, Battlefield Bad Company 2, which is nice. I put hundreds of hours into the Battlefield series over the years, especially Battlefield 3, 4, and Battlefield 1. I'm excited to see the return of more traditional class system and more grounded battle simulator that focuses on the dynamic maps. It's the early signs or anything to go by. I'm hopeful that Battlefield 6 could end up one of the best FPS of 20. Thank God. I hope so. It does that. So, release date review. We got the release date, which is going to be Battlefield 6 will launch October 10, 2025. There's set to be a beta weekends too. So here are the beta weekends. Beta 6. Battlefield 6 beta kicks off next weekend on August 7 and 8. The early access period. Then there's the weekend 1 that begins on 9/10 and weekend 2. That is 14/17 open. So the question is, Chad, let's see if because I'm trying to understand this, right? So the open betas are the 9 and the 10th and the 14 and the 17, or is it going to be the 14 and the 17 open? Because that's the part I'm pretty much confused. So I'm asking you guys if the 9 and the 10 is going to be open and the 14 to 17 is going to be open too. Mystery Project teased at the end of the show. A separate mode was teased. That doesn't confirm during the show, but I think it's likely to be that the rumor Battlefield Battle Royale single-player campaign, a super short teaser of the campaign was shown. You all play as Dagger 13, a squad that's going up against the game's main antagonist, Pax Armada. Battlefield Portal. Battlefield Portal returns the updated tools that allows players to create custom content, which is good for you guys who like to create custom content. So yeah, Chad, I mean, is the 9 out of 10 going to be open, or is the 9 out of 10 going to be closed, though? I mean, because if it's going to be open, though, I mean, that would be nice because, like I said, though, we got 9 and 10 to be open. And if that's going to be open, though, and plus we have the 14 to the 17. So I think the 9 and 10 is going to be open, though. So let's see now. Yeah, I think the 9 and 10 is going to be open. Yep. 9 and 10 is going to be open. Then we have the 14 to the 17th. Wow, we got from Thursday to Sunday. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. If it's going to be open beta. At least I know that the 14 to 17 is going to be widely open. I don't know about the 9 and the 10. But if it is, I will play it. 7 ain't going to be early access. Battlefield S and not 9 and 10. Okay, good. Thank you, Matrix. Good. Now, let's go. 9 and 10 will be open, and from the 14 to 17 will be open as well, baby. Let's go. 2 weekends of non-stop Battlefield. Awesome. I'm going to play the hell out of that thing. Yes, sir. Let's go. Woo-hoo. I mean, hell, I'm super happy, man. I am super happy. And let's see. I'm with Safo. Battlefield, I'm testing your grounds. This weekend, I'm playing. Mm-hmm. Safo says they're really confident with their game. That's a good sign. Yeah, I mean, they were confident with 2042, but look what happened with 2042. That's why, it kind of scares me a bit, but I think they will release something good this one. But again, I still have, my doubts. I got to try it out first before, I give them my 2 cents, like I always say. Because when I tried Battle 2042, I was like, I remember me and Sourblow played that sucker. It's like, Sourblow said, yeah, let's go play this. Oh, shit, screen tear, tanks invisible. We had jets invisible. Everything was invisible. How many PS5 Pros sold Sony? Sony sold, let me do a nib right here. Basing on the guys who are on the internet that complain a lot about Xbox, basing on those guys who has a Pro, I would like to say that it was 10. Yep. There's only 10 people who bought the Pro. I'm using my nib facts right here. Yep. Mm-hmm. My nip facts are correct. There are 10 people out there on Twitter that only talk about PS5 Pro, and those are the only 10 people I know that bought the PS5 Pro. So to be honest, though, only 10 people have bought the Pro. Yep. Yep. I'm basing my facts on Nib's idea, like he did with the Final Fantasy thing. That was pretty funny. Oh, and Safo, you gotta add Safo, that's 11. Yeah, sorry, Safo. I gotta add you. That's 11 people I know that bought a PS5 Pro. Yep. 11. Yep. I would say they sold 400 million, or maybe for even 400 billion. What? Who sold 400 billion? Who? What? Who? What? 400 billion PS5s? Pros? Man, the day the PS5 Pro sells 400 billion, man, is the day that those guys, I don't know what, I mean, those guys were, you don't have to buy them that because they're going to be so excited, they're going to be peeing themselves all over the place if the PS5 sells 400 million. All right, so, chat. Michael Blacks, good morning to you, sir. How you doing? Thank God, John Bonzambi. Thank God it's open on both days, man. Like I said, I'm going to install it and have it ready so when the day comes, ready to go shoot. All right, chat. So now, let's move up. So a conversation that's happening out there because I don't understand out of nowhere, why does this need to come up? But hey, let's go out there for 2 years and start talking about bullcrap. Let's go out there for 2 years and start talking about that the PS5, the next PS6 is going to be RDNA 8. It's going to be 7080 by the time it releases. It's going to be as powerful as, I don't even know what the hell out there is more powerful. I don't even know, but hell, yes, here we go, chat. We're starting this conversation early, 2 years prior, because not 2 years, 3 years prior. Ah, shit. Now we got to hear this thing for almost 3 years? God damn, they're going to be out there talking about that crap. Yep, they will. Kojima OD will be trash, says Reichi, and we'll play Xbox. Kojima overrated. Damn, Reichi throwing Santa Polka. But Hideo, what did you do to Reichi, Hideo? Treat Reichi nice, Hideo. Treat him nice, man. Treat him nice. Supports RDNA 17. Thank you for that, Space Shop. Yeah, all right. Now we're going to stick to that because now we're going to start with the lies that they started the last time with the PS5 Pro, that they said it's going to be RDNA 4.0. Remember that? And they also said it's going to run like a 5080 or 6030, something like that. I mean, hell, they were making up so many lies out there. I was was like, man, how can you all lie like that? And then you see a guy come up with a spreadsheet saying, yeah, it's RDNA 4.0, I know it. Alex, good morning to you, sir. It's great catching you live, Louis. Even though it's late, it's worth watching your live. I enjoy your channel. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Yes, we did. How was your weekend, Alex? What did you do this weekend? And thank you for coming by. I know it's late on Australia. I mean, you and Talos, I know you guys are up late, and thank you so much for being up late. You know, having some fun. I'm here, bro, from Mondays to Saturdays. Sometimes, you know, I try my best to be here on Saturdays. It all depends if I don't have nothing to do or leave the town or something. But yeah, man, you know, it's been busy. I've also got a Barbie game to play, which I have not found the damn time to play the damn Barbie game. I'm still looking for the damn time to play it. I got to finish that game up because Chad wants me to go through that torture. But yeah, that's what we do. OD has not been canceled. I mean, I don't think OD has been canceled, though. I mean, it's still on the go. But yes, chat, let's talk about this. Let's have some fun because, hell, we are here with this conversation. So, PS6 specs and release have reported leaked. The specs for PlayStation 6 have reported been leaked online. A new insider report claims to reveal the strength of the PS6 and its portable console, as well as their potential release date. Back in April, here we go. A leak claimed that PS6 will release with both a home and portable console at launch. A new update from tech expert Moore's Law is Dead seems to confirm this. Right, okay. As the enthusiast reveals Sony specs with the upcoming PlayStation console in a July 31st video, the insider says that Sony is aggressively focused on keeping the pricing down for the PS6 as well as its power consumption. It also appears the PS6 will be roughly 50% more powerful than the PS5 Pro. Only 50%? How is that a good look? But okay. Oh, Lord. Interestingly, which of course, I mean, look, guys, for graphics. Yes, that leopard. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You see that leopard? Great minds think alike. I said for three. I mean, bro, we gotta listen to this bullshit for 3 years now. Damn. Yep, that's right. Look, all this is now ponies can talk about made up numbers for the next PlayStation for 3 years. Yes, sir. 3 years of this stuff. All we gotta do is the leopard sit there and eat our popcorn, just laugh at them. So when the PS6 comes, it doesn't look what they said. We're gonna be laughing at their butts because they're gonna go back and delete the tweets and everything, thinking that people don't collect receipts. I mean, bro, come on. Oh, Lord. Interesting, it appears that we have a potential PS6 release date from the latest leak as well. However, it's closer to possible release window, as the base production schedules manufacturing plan for mid-2027, with a likely fall 2027 or early 2028 release date. Yay! So if you recently purchased a PS5 Pro, you can breathe a sigh of relief. We are still about 2 years out from the new console if these leaks are accurate. 2 years. The PS5 Pro came out, when was it, last year? Was it last year that shit came out? Or was it 2023? I don't remember how long that shit came out. But damn! I mean, if you bought a PS5 Pro now, it's like, what did I buy it for? But yeah. For your convenience, of course, take this as a grain of salt, guys. Here is a list of the leaked PS6 specs from Moore's Law's Dead. Chiplet design with some mention of possibly utilizing Navi 5 desktop chiplets. Okay. Backwards compatibility to PS5 and PS4 generations. Yep. So they're telling me we're gonna get remasters and remakes of that thing again. Oh Lord. No mention of PS3. Manufacture plan for mid-2027 with a likely fall 2027 or early 2028 release date. 160 WTBP. All right. 8X Zen 6 or later cores. 40 to 48 RDNA 5 compute units at 3 gigahertz. 160-bit or 192 BUSW GDD R7 at 32 GT S plus. I don't know what the hell does that mean. Rachel, help me out with this since I'm not the biggest techie, right? Rasterization performance estimated to be 3x, PS5 ray tracing uplift expected to be higher. If you're a portable gamer, then the leak has some pretty exciting news. According to Moore's Law is that the PS6 handheld console should be more powerful than the Xbox ROG Ally X. This is making me sleep. Why? Huh? Me, you don't even know. The PS6 Portable should be Xbox Ally X in performance, but it doesn't come off as a powerhouse. Huh? How is it going to beat the performance? It's not a powerhouse though, which I guess isn't too unbelievable given the Xbox handheld is releasing this year. With Sony's new portable device potentially arriving in 2028, you would expect better performance. Right. Sorry. Chat. Right. Still, as someone who lived through the death of the PS Beta era, I never expected Sony to commit entirely to a new handheld device. I suppose the popularity of the Nintendo Switch and Steam Deck has had publishers scrambling. Duh. But look, you're giving out a prediction of something that's coming out in 2028. That's going to be better. I mean, of course, anything that comes out in 2028 with the new technology that might be there or might not be there, of course, it's going to be better than the 2026 one. I mean, bro, I couldn't even take a guess on that. I could come out here and talk about the PS6 and start throwing out some tweaks and throwing out some stuff about the next portable device being better than the Xbox ROG Ally because hell, the Xbox ROG Ally is right now with the right now technology. But by the time you guys release the portable, right, and it could be even more powerful, Xbox can say, hey, Aces, let's go make a better one and let's compete. And they can come up with one better than that one a year later. Ay, Dios mío. But okay. Let's keep going, right? Yeah. But also makes sense. Most players in 2025 now want a home console and a device that they can take on the go, of course. I also think massive success of the PS Portable for PS5 is a significant reason for PlayStation 6 to adopt a hybrid device route. The only downside to this leak is it doesn't appear that the jump in power between PS5 and PS6 will be great. Will be that great. Again, if true, the only downside to this leak is that it doesn't appear that the jump. Oh, let's go read this again, right? The only downside to this leak is that it doesn't appear that the jump in power between PS5 and PS6 will be that great again. If it's true, it seems Sony's focusing on keeping pricing down and improving on consoles' powerful consumptions. All right. It should also be noted that these leaked PS6 specs are purportedly from official documents that AMD sent to PlayStation in 2023. While it takes time to manufacture and produce a new console, specs can change in that time, but it's also fairly common for these leaks to be pretty close to the final product. Either way, take it with a grain of salt. That's what we gotta do. Rayoy, what's up, man? Good morning. Louis, PS6 is low power. It's weak. No, it's gonna be weak, baby. It's gonna be weak. Yes, sir. It doesn't matter. The chips are coming from AMD, which is a good thing, right? Xbox is better, in my opinion. There you go. The Series S would have been a beats with FSR4. But new Xbox going to a PC. Would it 100% Xbox better? Yep. I don't have a real ecosystem with PlayStation. I only own a PS1 and PS4. All were physical games, so my digital library is obsolete. I have no intention to purchase the PS5 or PS6 at this time. Damn. Holy shit. Lordy. I mean, I got to tell you something. I got the PS5. I got it because I have a small library into it, and I was expecting to have better games over here, but nope. Painful as it seems, chat. Painful as it seems. That's how it is, chat. That's how it is. And people are like, you should upgrade to the Pro. You crazy. Hey, Phantom Kraken, what's up? Hey, Joey, look, Joey, look what we have here, Joey. Here we go again. Joey, we're back at this again. Lord, and the sad part about this, look when it's releasing, Joey. Look when it's releasing. Joey, we're going to have 2 or 3 years of this shit again. Look, we're going to have RDNA 6. RDNA 7, RDNA 8, we're gonna have 50, we're gonna have 60 80s, 70 80s, 90 90s, 20, what is it? 10 10s, whatever. I don't even know. Well, how can you call it 10 10s though? Because I mean back in the day. You got 1080, 1070. How is that gonna work in damn? What is it gonna be 110 or something? I mean, what are they gonna call it when they go up to that series, man? I'm confused now. Because back in the day, we had 1080s, 1070s, 1060s. Are we going to call that generation? What is it? Shit, we're in trouble. Damn. Oh, Lord. But yes. We're back to this, Joey. We're back to the leaks. So, let's read another article that I have here, just for me to tackle real quick. And this one slanders the idea of the specs that have been leaked. Here we go. If these PlayStation 6 leaks are to believe, Sony's next generation system might not be a dramatic leak as you expect. No! Uh-oh. A new round of potential PlayStation 6 leaks has to come to light, this time from YouTuber and leaker Moore's Law is Dead. As reported by WCCF Tech, MLID has shared details from AMD presentation from 2023, which actually contains an overview of specifications for the upcoming PlayStation 6, codename Orion. Judging by the leaked specs, it seems that PlayStation 6 will be less of a revolution and more of a what? Refinement? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. That's not good. Oh, Lord. It's targeting lower power consumption than the base PS5, and while it reportedly has a few compute units than the PS5 Pro, it should be able to run faster. PlayStation 6 is also expected to feature AMD's next generation RDNA 5 architecture. In theory, they should deliver increased performance over the PS5 Pro. The presentation also suggests a higher overall bandwidth threshold than the PS5 Pro via GDDR7. I mean, are we going to be in GDR? Are we in GDR7 now or GDR6? I'm kind of confused with that. I think we're in GDR6, right? Bandwidth could reach anywhere between 640 and 768 gigabytes as an increase of the Pro's 576 gigabytes. Oh shit, that's not much. With all that in mind, PlayStation 6, at least according to this presentation, is expected to boost roughly equivalent performance to the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 graphics processing unit. Are you serious? It also should retain backwards compatibility with PS5 and PS4 games and could cost around $500. The console is expected to ship sometime late in 2027 and 2028. Oh, Lord. Or with these leak specs don't necessarily point a dramatic upgrade over the PS5 Pros, it's looking like the PS6 will still be a decent and more energy efficient improvement. The fact it may only cost $200 less than the PS5 Pro definitely has my wallet breathing a little easier as well. Really? But did you go ahead and buy the PS5 Pro? Because if you did, man, you ain't looking pretty over here. I mean, your wallet isn't breathing because if you went out there and bought a $700 console, then you're not letting your wallet breathe because you should have stuck with your regular PS5 instead of getting a Pro. I mean, let's say if you did buy the Pro, but okay. The PS6 sounds like a similar beast to the next Xbox console, which MLID also leaked specs for recently. The difference is in that Microsoft may be targeting much higher graphical fidelity and performance with an ambitious goal of hitting 120 FPS at 4K resolution. Okay. As ever, take all the leaks with a pinch of salt. At this early stage, specs such as this should be treated as estimated targets rather than outright confirmation of internals and performance. Yeah, chat. What do you guys think about this? Kesea, what's up? Good morning to you, brother. How you doing? So let's see. Not in time and ray tracing sucks. Xbox is the king of gaming. Good morning, gamers. What's up, Casey? How you doing, man? Xbox going to be in a masterpiece at Gamescom. Yep. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good at Gamescom. They're going to show the new Call of Duty game that's about to be released and all that stuff. But chat, I don't understand something. There's something I don't get. I mean, we're in 2025, right? It's like y'all don't have that much to talk about, right? It's like I feel like nobody send you a link, Joy. Oh, Joy hopping on today. Oh man, let's go send Joy a link. Yes, baby. So, chat, like I was saying though, we are here in 2025. Why in the blue hell are we talking about this? Why? Why are we talking about the PS6 or what is it going to be? What is it like? I mean, it's like they have nothing to talk about. So let's start off with the PS6 to get Twitter on the run, right? And now you're going to see fans hopping in there saying all this stuff. You're going to get fans going nuts. And oh, Lord, here we go again. We're going to get fans jumping in there, you know, talking all the bullshit they did. You're going to get, what's his name, going out there saying that it's going to be RDNA 6 and all this stuff. And people are like, yes, you're right. And then it's going to come up with the sheet and post and be like, yes, this is going to be the next PS6. I'm telling you, this piece of paper. I was going to say this shit. But either way, this sheet is for real. You know, this is real and this is true confirmation. I mean, that's what they're going to say. Kind of funny they're doing that, huh? There you go, Joy. Sent you the link. When you hop on, I'll fix it right away. So, yeah, that's what they're going to do. It's kind of funny they're actually doing this right now at this point in time just to get some positive news on PlayStation. Since for the last couple of weeks, it's all been good news on Xbox, good news on Xbox, good news on Xbox, good news on Xbox. I'm in PlayStation looking ugly right now. They are. And so they have to start up with, you know, the PS6 leaks. You know, let's talk about this from something that came out in 2023, right? I mean, bro, you brought up something that's so trying to talk about like this is how it's going to be. You know, these are leaks of how it's going to be. You know, again, we got to take this as a grain of salt. But you guys, Lord, I mean, for the PS5 Pro, you guys did not let go. You guys spent the whole year talking so much crap about it that was just insane. We were out here scratching our heads and be like, what the hell is going on with this? Why you guys got to come up with all this crap for like a whole year? RDNA 4, it's got two chips in it. Even Digital Foundry fell for this stuff. Again, they were kind of disappointed for what they saw about the PS5 Pro is. Oh, Lord. Well, like I said, it's always good to get things moving, right? To get clicks, right? That's what they do. It's less shit, Louis. Yeah, exactly. It's less shit. That's what they do. Let me see if Joey hops in, because if Joey hops in, I got to pay attention to him. Bring it into stage. And Joey, yes, I sent you the link, brother. I sent you the links. But yeah, pretty funny that this is actually coming up now. Now, out of everything, this is coming up. Oh, Lord. Hey, be nice. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I mean, now, basic stuff out here. We're just talking about how there's leaks now about the PS6 and that the next 3 years we're going to hear the PS5 fans or the PlayStation fans go out there and talk about how powerful it is. What's up, Let Text 772? How you doing, brother? Good morning to you, sir. What's up, what's up, what's up? Joe, I sent it to you through Twitter just in case if you're hearing. Tech 38 years. Wait a minute. Hold up a minute. There was a birthday out here that I got to celebrate. There was a birthday out here. I know someone's birthday came up over the weekend. Hold up a second. Wasn't it yours, G? Whose birthday was it that was happening during the weekend? Someone came by and told me last week that I have a birthday during the weekend. Whoever it is, come on up and say whose birthday it is so I can sing you all happy birthday right away, man. So I can sing it to you all. Come on. Bring it. How you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? I mean, we're here talking about the PS6 leaks. Now they're starting, and we're like 2.5, 3 years away, and now they're starting with this stuff. You know what's going to happen, right? It's crazy. PS is going to be a Series PS. Oh, shit. Damn. I mean, bro. Damn. I mean, holy crap. Someone's birthday came up. Oh, here comes Joe in the building. What's up, Joe? Let me get you in here, man. Let me get you in here. Hold on. Replace guest. All right. Let's get Joe in there. Let's see. Okay, there you go. We got Joey in the building. Man, Joey waking up early. Joey, you okay, Joey? Put on them glasses. Looking handsome as ever. What's up?
No.
How you doing, man? Welcome back.
Good morning. No, I was awake. I just had something get into my eye. I don't know what the hell it was.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me get this thing to work because this headset drives me nuts sometimes. All right, there we go. Got it? Yep. This is what happens when you buy DJ headsets. Yep. They get all spinny and rooney. What's up, man? How you doing this morning, man? What's new? What's cooking? That's good. Not much. I mean, bro, what's happening out here? We're not talking about leaks. PS6 now? Oh,
man. I was listening and I'm like, I'm not doing the whole pretending to know what the hell is happening or the specs are this time around when it comes to this generation. Because
exactly.
I listened to too many liars that turned out to be liars when they came out to be when the Series X was coming out in PS5. That I'm not doing it this time around. I'm just actually going to wait when the console comes out, when it's physically out there, when it's actually in the hands of people who knows how to test it, and then when it's out to the real public, to make my opinion if this console actually does what it's supposed to do. Because we've been hearing way too many liars of RDNA 3 as a wrap, and this is going to be more stronger than 30s, 70s back, whatever. The SSD is supposed to be an extra graphics card and an extra GPU.
Oh my God, that was the best one.
Was the other one that PS5 is so strong that only Unreal Engine could run on it because of the tech demo they made a few years back. And then you have the PS5 Pro that is stronger, that is capable to doing things like the 5080 and 5090, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? This time around, I'm not falling for it. I'm not gonna do it. I am no. I mean, sometimes for the console war and stuff like that because it's fun to me. Sometimes you
Yeah,
want to like, yeah, my box is gonna be stronger than yours, and thing. At the end of the day, I am not a tech guy like that. I may understand certain things you're talking about, but to
uh,
be honest, I really don't. And the people who are giving out this information, I don't believe them. I don't believe in Moore's law. To be honest, he's coming
yep.
out with it. I don't believe in that guy because last generation and sometimes the other information he has it's turned out to be absolute bullshit. Always lean towards the PlayStation side, but that's fine. That's his prerogative. He likes the PlayStation. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not doing that this time. I am not doing that
Same
this
here.
time. I'm not gonna fall for it unless I see something tangible. I'm like, sure, whatever you say. It's gonna be R. It's gonna be RDNA 10. It
Yeah.
has blood from aliens cooling the system. I don't
What?
believe
Blood
you.
from what? Oh, hell no. I mean, that's going to have acid blood. It's going to blood the PS5.
Remember, already had the Terminator blood, like the T1000 blood inside the PS5.
Oh,
Now
that's
it's gonna have
true.
it. Now it's gonna have alien blood, some shit like that. I am not going to fall for any of it. I'm not because at the end of the day, that this is one thing that always happens. It doesn't matter the amount of tech that the Xbox has or the PlayStation 5 has. It doesn't
Hmm.
matter of this or that. At the end of the day, all these developers only want one thing. It's more RAM.
Mm.
That's all they want.
I thought it was money, though. I was making
No,
money.
no, no. I'm talking about in a box. Every time they complain about something, they say, "I want more RAM. Not
RAM.
enough RAM."
Not enough RAM. Yeah, that's true.
Dude, at this point, I'm like, dude, just give them a box with 100 gigs of RAM and see what they do because they
Yeah.
always complain about the damn RAM. So it's like,
Yep.
I don't they don't use the features, they don't use the tools, they don't
Hmm.
use the frame gen, they don't use none of the things the box has. Xbox
Yeah, it's
supposed to
weird.
have Xbox is supposed to have this great RDNA 2, I think, chip that has a whole bunch of stuff. And they're doing the exact same thing that the PS5 does, and they don't use the features that the Xbox has because reasons. I don't know. Fine, that's fine.
Mm,
But
I,
when you
I,
talk, but when you talk to the developers, they don't give a shit about the new features. They always say
mhm.
we don't have enough RAM. That's it.
That's it. I remember read that in an article before the console was released, and there was like a guy talking like behind the developers, and they said the same exact thing. They said they were not going to use the features in this console as it fully shows. They're not going to use pretty much everything. They're going to use some features, but not all. And I remember I read this in 2020. If I could find that article, that was like a perfect masterpiece article for me to read on here. But that was before I started my podcasting days when I saw that article. But it was, I was like, man, so seriously, third party developers who are not going to use all these features, why not? I mean, these consoles have some cool extra features, and yet they're not going to use it. So you're right. I mean, adding all these features, what is the difference?
I mean,
What would it do?
I think the reason why I don't use the feature is just training, proper training on the systems. It's like
Uh,
sometimes I'll use an example of my own work. Like they
uh,
give me a new feature on a new button on my. I have something called Synergy on my work, and I'm like,
yeah,
what the hell does that button do? And I don't use it.
you don't
Nobody
use
tells
it.
me nobody tells me anything. Nobody says anything, and it's there. And because we don't even know what the button does, we don't even know it's a better the way we do it, or the system has a new way to do some things.
Hmm.
I'm not being like very specific with what I do. Whoa, whoa. But it's like if there's no proper training in these systems, people are gonna keep on doing the things the old way, and sometimes the old way is still the best way to do things.
Hmm.
So because I mean we have all this technology again, and developers can't pump out a game in 3 years no more.
Hmm.
Developers can't do shit no more unless it takes them 7 to fucking 6 years now. I mean we have game development taking 8 to 9 years now, and it's like, so what's the point of all this tech for real? Like what's the point of having all this tech, all the new engines? I thought like the better we got in tech, everything was supposed to get simplified, easier for the devs, and it's turned out to be this like a mess of a development team. I mean, we just read like yesterday, a few days ago, Bioshock team can like how long has Bioshock been in development, and they
Holy
can't.
shit.
Apparently, the game can't doesn't work, or it's just in development hell. And you got game delays here, game shutdowns here. I mean, Perfect Dark is a perfect example of that shit. Like, you can't have a game being developed for fucking 7 years and not hit none of your milestones. It's like, what are we doing?
Yep.
So if new tech is not working, new technologies, new features, new system programs, apps, whatever is not working, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what kind of. I don't know if a stronger box is going to help you either way. I don't know. Like,
Hmm.
if you can't pop up a game right now, what we have right now, what really is going to change is if I give you a stronger box. What's going to change? Is it going to complicate things? I don't know. So, but anyway,
Yeah.
that's a whole different story. But going back to the leaks and whatever, I'm not falling for none of it this time. I don't
No,
believe.
none of us will because all I'm doing is right here. Like I even told the chat, man, we gotta just sit there and eat popcorn of everyone and gonna go out there. You got your D badge gonna make up all this stuff. You got all these other guys gonna make up all this
Mm,
stuff. You're gonna get your people gonna come up and make up stuff, you know. And not only that, they're gonna use like I remember there was this one that I just laughed so hard. D badge came out there and showed a piece like a paper or something that he found on the internet, and he said this is true. This is actually the PS5 Pro. It's RDNA 4.0. I'm telling you, it runs like a 5080. Blah 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 blah. I mean, even Digital Foundry fell for all these traps, and when they came, I mean, at the end of the day, when they saw the PS5 Pro, like, this isn't what we expected. I was like, oh, really? I mean, Joey, this is just fun talk. I mean, funny talks right here. Not
yeah, it
fun,
is.
but
It
funny
is.
talks. Because
It's
at
fun
the
to
end of the day,
speculate. It's fun to
it's fun.
speculate.
It's fun to speculate. It's like they have nothing else to talk about, right? They come up with all this stuff about something that is 2023, which is basically, a piece of paper that this could be the next, PS6. Hold on, give me 1 second, Joey. I got a business call. Give me 1 second.
No problem. No problem.
Hello,
Mute yourself, by the way.
bien, cuéntame. Dime rápido.
My man Louis in business.
Los bajantes. ¿Qué son los bajantes? Yo le he preguntado a un Víctor eso, también yo le escribo ahora. A
Mute
ver qué me
yourself,
dice.
Louis.
Ah, están en mi oficina. Están en mi oficina en una cosa ahí. Chequéatelo, ve. Sí, 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 sí. Sí, 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 exactamente. Checate eso. Hablamos. Okay, bye, bye, bye. Sorry about that. The business is from the company. When the company calls, I gotta pick up.
No problem. I know how it is.
Sorry, Chad. Sorry. But yeah, like I was saying, though, this is funny talks, right? Because they're not talking about the speculation because literally it's like they have not. They're trying to bring out some good news on PlayStation because lately it's all been bad news. I mean, look. Me and Joe were actually laughing about this the other day. We're laughing about how much money the Game Pass is making. When they literally, like almost 3 weeks to a month ago, they were saying, like, no, it doesn't make any money, right?
Yeah. No. Which is crazy because now we have. Last night, I think I saw it, or I don't know. I got my days mixed up, but
Yeah.
it's like now they're going back to the Xbox Series X and S only sold less than 30 million now,
Oh, yeah.
and
Here we go.
I'm like, we're back to this. Like, we're really back to this now. Like, okay, we can't attack game sales because hey, they're making money and they're good. We can't
Hmm.
attack Game Pass because dude, we're making 5 billion a year. That's a lot. Let's go back to attacking console sales. It's like, dude, like
Yep.
Xbox has been stuck in 25 million consoles since 2021. Like they've been stuck there. And that number for some reason is going down and lower and lower. It's like we're losing consoles. It's like
Yeah.
what
Now it's getting lower and lower and lower. I don't understand.
I
I
don't
mean, I don't
and you
get
know
it.
what? And I don't believe it no more.
I don't believe it
Because
either.
time and time again, what has proven this generation that there's some sort of like persecution to make Xbox look bad. I don't know what it is,
Mm.
but this whole generation has been Xbox bad, 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 bad. Then they come up with some good news and it proves everybody wrong. No, okay, now let's attack the next thing,
Yep.
and the next thing, and the next thing. And it's like, look, I'm done with that. Like, I'm I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or I'm just tired of it. I'm like, I don't believe jack shit. I just don't believe it. And if you don't want to believe Satya Nadella, that is the CEO, he can't lie about these things
Yeah,
because it's
exactly.
illegal, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. You want to do all the math you want, you want to do all the formulas you want. Dude, I do a lot of formulas in Excel in my work, but I'm not going to pretend to know all the data. I'm not going to pretend to know all the stuff. And that's it. My console's not blowing up. I turn it on. It's not dead. I'm still buying games. And that's it, man. I'm really like exhausted about this. It's like, again, like, what are we doing, bro? Like, and now you're talking about a PS6. Yeah. You're talking
Yeah.
about a PS6.
Yep.
Why don't you talk about where's the freaking games?
Exactly. That is actually a good topic of conversation. Or what can they do to improve the service of the PS Plus? Or what can they do in order to do something nice? I mean, hell, talk about something different. Go out there and slander PlayStation or whatever. But no, they always got to bring up like, oh, let's talk about PS6. Oh, let's talk about how the Xbox sales are going out backwards. What are we doing out here? I mean, I saw that this morning when I woke up, or last night too when I got home because I was out of town. I got home and I was like, wait, are we back to this again? Because I know I'm not. I'm seeing this trend going on about how the Xbox is at this much of consoles. But I mean, if I sit there and I do like seriously, if I sit there and I do VG charts and check how much is sold, just to get the estimates out there, the estimates because it's all estimates, Joey. If you see that it's estimates, there are probably even more than 30 million consoles by now sold. It's got to be more. I mean, through the year, they probably sold 1.2, 1.3, right? Throughout the year, right? Million console.
Yes,
If you
yes.
if you add them up to now, it's probably at 31, 32, 33. It's probably there at 33 million consoles sold. But I don't understand why y'all got to come up with
Look,
this bullshit.
don't quote me on this or none of that, but
Yeah.
I've heard to the grapevine that it's actually close to 40.
Oh, it's close to 40? I know it's close to 40. I know it is because it's
Like 37 ish, something like that.
yeah, it's got to be there because, I mean, we can't be that dumb. All they do is they grab this stuff and be like, oh, look, the PS5 sold more this month than the Xbox. But you see the number of Xbox, you see that it sells. Even though it's not like 300, 400K like the Sony did, but it's at 128K, 200K tops, I think I saw once. But
Mhm.
hell, it's selling. And when you add them up, that if you say, okay, let me get the trajectory, let's see the estimate of how much it could sell by the end of the year, because it's 12 months during the year, it could actually be 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 million consoles.
Look, and we know the ceiling of Xbox now. Like
Mm-hmm.
Xbox is not really pushing the consoles. We know that. They're
Mm-hmm.
not really marketing it. They're not even producing as much as they are, and they raise the price. We know this, right? We know this.
Yep.
I'm not expecting the Xbox Series consoles to sell 70, 80 million units because the world, the casual gamer, have chosen PlayStation and Nintendo. Xbox is
Mm-hmm.
a different is a like it's like a boutique thing now. It's like, what is this? Let me see. Let me study it. And they're like, oh, this is actually a good thing, and they buy it then. But it's not a default thing. It's not like video games, buy a PlayStation. It's not like immediate no more. So it's like I know the ceiling. In the ceiling of an Xbox is around 50 million units sold.
Yeah.
That's not a bad number either.
Exactly.
Having
I mean,
50 million motherfuckers out there potentially to buy you a game, it's not a small number either. I wish I had 50 million of something sold. I'll be freaking
exactly.
happy.
I
But
would
it's
freaking
like
happy too.
I know the ceiling, and maybe the next generation is going to be a little bit lower, and that is fine. Yes, my camera. Look, I don't have a camera like Louis that follows him all the way around. I don't, okay, I don't have a portrait like Louis that has a woman in the back that's following him with his eyes. As you know,
Yep.
I got my
That's my
dear old
lady.
Superman out here. This camera is it's a regular laptop camera. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story. I did buy before the 40 series cards came out. The 30 series came out. I did buy a laptop with a 3080 in it. I only used it twice. And then my wife is like, "Yo, I need a laptop real quick to do something," and she never gave it back. And she
Oh
gave
shit.
and she gave me hers. So I bought a new laptop. Now I bought a new laptop for streaming back in the pandemic times. She took it away from me. That's what she has right now, but she broke. She left it fell down. Now the screen is cracked.
Oh, good.
And I have
That's
hers. And That's the story. It doesn't bother me. I don't need to be in the high tech things and whatever. As,
Yeah.
as long as you can see me and hear me, I'm fine. Eventually, I'll. You know why it doesn't bother me, Louis? Because I don't have a podcast on my own.
Oh, I get it. I get it. No, but I got this. But I got this cool camera to follow me though, because
But eventually,
I needed that.
I'm gonna buy a new camera. It's not that I don't want to. I'm just a little bit lazy in that part. I'm like, well, do I need to?
Eh.
Like, am I the center of the podcast? Am I the star? No.
Hey,
So
you know,
so you watch me at 1080? Who gives a damn?
I mean, I think they
Or
want,
480?
I think they're trying to say, Joey, you're a handsome man. We want to see more of you. You're a handsome man. You know, want to see you on camera looking good. You know, that's part of the saying. But I got this camera because it follows me around. Of course, since I'm a guy that I always say, yeah, I get tired of sitting down, so sometimes I gotta stand up. So I like to stand up. Flex a little bit, do some fun stuff. Get the chat rolling and laughing. That's what I do. That's it's something that's good. Just to get them laughing and enjoying all the content that I do and everything. But yeah, that's what I got it for. But yeah, I mean, even though the stream, how much does YouTube gives you? Like 1080p, I think it does. So that's the max it does. I think it does 4K because this camera is 4K. I'm not getting the maximum of it yet.
Mhm.
Damn. I wish I did though. I wish I did.
You could get the like the max 4K on like Twitch and things like that, but
I don't
that's
think
fine.
Twitch gives you
You
4K
guys want to see
either.
my long beard? That's what you guys want. Like long beard. I got change. But anyway, what was the topic? I forgot.
Let me see. That's
PS6.
yeah, PS6. Yeah, of course. I mean, we're seeing those
I
rumors
know.
coming around again,
Not
and
even
the
PS6. We're talking about the consoles of Xbox. So it's like,
yeah.
look, listen. Unless you're telling me that every Xbox gamer went to PC, and all of them are subscribed to Game Pass on PC, and there's only 20 million on consoles out there, and they made $5 billion. Try to make that math make sense. Like $5 billion in revenue, and there's only 20 million consoles out there. Like how do you reach 5 billion on Game Pass alone? It's like, come on, man.
How did you reach 5 billion? Did they actually ask that question? How did you reach
No,
5 billion?
I'm asking that question. If there's only 25 million consoles out there and everybody else is paying 9.99 on PC, and then how the fuck did you reach 50 billion? If PC gamers hate Xbox app and all that stuff, how the fuck did you reach $5 billion in revenue on Game Pass on PC alone if there's only 20 million consoles out there? I don't know, man. It's just weird. Ilegalidad. The E Honda shirt, uh, it got stained with bleach. That's why I don't use it anymore.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no,
I
that
picked it up.
sucks.
I picked it up one day. I'm like, what the hell? So I can't use it.
No, that sucks, man. Hearing that sucks.
That's,
Oh Lord,
but yeah, man. It's
that's.
like
But
I'm not listening no more to these rumors no more, Louis. I'm gonna let everything pan out.
yeah, that's why I talk about it just to get the chat ready. So when they go out there, they just sit there and laugh instead of getting entangled or engage these guys. Because the thing is, they do all this stuff to have that engagement, to have that because when some people come around and be like, "Man, you lying," they get that engagement, or you pick up from those lies, and start putting it out there, and they're saying, "Yeah, I believe what this man says. We're gonna get the next powerful PS6." They go out there and lie, and sometimes chat goes out there and engage. But I tell chat, listen, let them talk. You just got to sit there, eat your popcorn. Don't even say hi to them. Let them talk. Just let them talk all they want. It's more content for us to go out there and have fun with, right? Because we're going to have fun with this content. But at the end of the day, though, once the numbers do come out, and once we see how the PS6 is, and once we see how the new Xbox is, we're going to sit here and be like, wait, didn't you say it was going to be this and it's not this? We're going to be there laughing at them because all they do is lie. They lie to get the clicks, to get that engagement. Yep. I mean, D-Batch is a perfect example. Perfect example. RDNA 4.0, the PS5 Pro. It's going to, what else did it was going to be? It was going to run better than a 48. It's going to be a 50 series. I mean, this man went out there and just lied through his teeth. Just lied. Till the end, look at him now. Now you see him, you're like, oh, here's this man making a bullshit. But so I asked Google this. This is what I asked Google. How much did they say out there that the Xbox has been at? Less than 30 million, right?
Correct.
That's what they. So I said, adding VG charge numbers. How much has the the Xbox Series S sold, or the series sold. They said the Xbox Series X and S has sold an estimated 32 million units. This is an estimate, according to VG Charts. And this is from March 2025. So now they're saying it's less than 30 million, but yet VG Charts with the estimate is 32 million. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
It's like sure.
Sure, yeah, sure. That's what they do. They lie to us, man. They lie to us. And it's like they have no ammo for nothing, yet they got to look for something just to talk bad about. And I don't know why they do that. Instead of being happy with the way it is, talk about the games that are coming out. Let's talk about all these cool games that are coming. I mean, they're not even celebrating much Ghost of Your Toy. Hell, they celebrate it for one day and then they don't talk about it anymore.
I don't know. Like
I don't know either.
I don't know either, man. It's like Xbox doesn't even, or Microsoft itself, unless you work in there, unless you're in the know, you talk to these people directly, you're not gonna get this information. Like not anymore though. Like
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft has done the effort to, when they disclose these numbers and they make these earnings call, you yourself don't even know what their actual numbers are. They just give revenue numbers, they give you estimates, but don't they give the actual numbers. And whoever has the actual numbers are the shareholders, the people who actually does need to have these numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these shareholders are not going to share these, like unless there's really dire bad news. Maybe there's a leak here or there, but I don't think these people like this is not console war stuff. This is not us on Twitter complaining or fighting or none. These are like real like businessmen, and they're like, dude, I'm not they're not gonna leak this out of clout or none of that, like, right? So it's
Mm-hmm.
like the people who needs to know, they know.
Exactly.
And everybody else is just talking mad shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can do all the math we want. We can do all of it. Everybody can do an equation right now, and it's gonna add up. And like mine makes more sense. No, mine makes more sense. No, mine makes more sense. Like, dude, at the end of the day, we don't know jack shit.
Exactly. We don't know jack
So,
shit unless if we got a shareholder in there that can tell us the exact number. But at the end, though, that's it.
and he's not gonna do that either, because
And he's not gonna do.
he's not gonna compromise his position in the board member as a board member in there or do anything illegal. Because I don't know if it's legal to even talk about these stuff. So it's like, nah. That,
Yeah.
is
The
X,
bottom.
can I do this with my console? Let me see.
What can you do? Let's see.
Let me see it turned on. Somebody's calling outside. Why?
What is Joey gonna do with this console? Real quick, what Jacob Nova says right here.
Okay, my Xbox turned on.
Yep. That's
Uh
it.
huh. The menu is all perfect. Can I go to the store? Let me see. Oh my god, hold up. Somebody's calling outside.
Okay, go for it. Let me read what Chaz says. Louis and Joy, I used AI to count how many first party IPs, no time, no publisher games, Sony versus Xbox released this gen, including acquisition games, and after they got to buy. Let's see what they say. 15 with a billion, 15 with a billion remaster, forgot to count it. Oh, nice. Nice. What was the total though? What was the total? Oh, it's 15 with Oblivion. Okay, I see. Okay, 15 with Oblivion. I mean, bro. I mean, we're seeing this. We're not. That's the funny part though, Jacob. We see this all the time. We're seeing that Xbox actually making the IP. But the question is, right? Because this is something that we've been asking for the longest time. Because remember, I told you guys a couple days ago that the word exclusive got weaponized in 2018 because of course they had to find something to tarnish the Xbox about, and that was that it didn't have exclusives. Sorry about that. So I think the word exclusive was used as a weapon, but at the end of the day, was it actually a powerful thing to have just exclusives? That is the honest question. And we saw that it wasn't because we all saw during the ABK deal how Sony went out there crying and say, hey, don't get Call of Duty over here. Don't keep it for themselves because then PlayStation will be done. We saw that without Call of Duty, Sony couldn't even make its own games. That's what they said. So the word exclusive was just weaponized as a way to just tarnish Xbox for what it was doing because it released the Xbox One X. That's how I see it. Joey, what were you gonna say? Oh, you're back, or did you go? That's how you came back and went. Okay, he went again. But that's how I see it, though. But at the end of the day, though, I mean, they cannot come up and talk bad about the Xbox exclusives like they were because, bro, no matter what, Xbox, first party titles are kicking ass out there. We're seeing it. Even on the PlayStation Store, we are seeing it. Pony said moved on from buying games and now just console sales and specs. Yeah, they're gonna keep on doing that because they're trying to get to that point. AMD Insider told Xbox Series sold less than 30 million, not 35 million. But it's what's funny though. When you sit down there and you type it in Google, right, it gives you 32 million. That is how March 2025. So they're saying that it's sold less than 30 million. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think it's getting close to 40 million to be exact. Because remember, right? When you sit down and you look at VG charts, it says estimated. So they're not precise with it. It's an estimate guess. They're just estimating on several factors, though. They don't have the exact thing unless if Xbox comes out and says, hey, listen, our series has sold up to this much many consoles, and that's it. That's the only way you know. That's the only way you know. Nothing else. Nothing else. Not counting the 2020 because Xbox One IP is publishing game and they have IP because of it. I'll exclude that from PS. I need the same for Xbox. Okay, I see. I see what you mean. I see what you mean right there. But at the end of the day, though, Jacob, look, like I said, they use the word exclusive as a weapon because since the Xbox came out with the Xbox One X being more powerful, they said, wait a minute, yo, they don't have exclusives. Let's go slander this on them. That's what they did because, look, even on the PlayStation side, we saw that they're not even buying that much of their exclusives. We saw that. We saw that. Look at Astrobot. Astrobot comes out. Ooh, the Gotti, the best. I was like, wait, it's only 1.5 million? Yet you guys say this the Gotti's the best? No, it's sold 1.5 million. Wu Chang sold 20. Didn't even get an award. Dear Lord. I mean, you can't make this up. No prize for me for guessing Dreamcast. I will make a video about the less than 30 minutes. Remember when Mark Cerny had to come out and say the inflation and RDNA 2.x? Let's see. If the PS6 would be 500 is good or by pricing, then that's 50% more powerful than the PS5 Pro. To be honest, though, 50% is not much of an improvement. But here's my next step, though. This is where I'm going to go. Where are we going to go next with these consoles? I mean, okay, this generation, for example, offered us 4K 60 native and up to 4K 120. We got some games up to 4K 120, but we did not get, and some of them, right, were up to 4K 60. But the thing is, it's all upscaling. So next gen, what is it going to be? It's going to be, finally, we're going to get the native 4K 60. And I think that's the thing they need to get to is the 4K 60 native. That's it. We don't need any more upscaling. We just need the 4K native 60. That's it. I don't care about the 120. I don't care about the 240. I mean, if it does that, cool, awesome. But at the end of the day, though, as long as my console gets the 4K 60, which is the perfect point, that's good enough for me. People just, wanting to grab this as a power conversation. But, bro, just to at least get that 4K native as they promised us this shit, I'll be happy with. That's all I need. Sony have 30 plus IPs. Xbox has 40 plus IPs. Yep. And probably even more, Jacob. Probably even more because if they sit down and they start digging up old stuff that couldn't be made and they're like, let's go make it, it's going to be a long list. I think PS6 will have 240 FPS like game like COD. It could. Hell, it could upscale and run it. But at the end of the day, where are we going to go with that? I mean, just 60 is good enough for me. I mean, that's how I see that because I'm getting older. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting older. But yeah, these new consoles will probably rely on AI scalers like the 50 series cards. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking they're going to rely on upon because you're really looking at those AI upscales right there. They really are. They really are. Joey, you're back. What's up?
Sorry, there was some furniture being delivered.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Shout out to the 29 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Go for it, chat. Let's do it. So, Joey, what are you doing with your console? You said, well, turn it on.
I turned on and it didn't blow up for one. And
it didn't blow up? Oh, it isn't blowing smoke? Like it was back in the beginning? Remember that? That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun.
So it passed two tests. It turned on and it didn't blow up. And let me see the store, because apparently there you can't buy anything on the Xbox. Everything's Game Pass.
Oh no!
So let me see the store.
Yeah, let's go buy this. No,
Oh
yeah, of
yeah, it does
course.
have a store.
Oh, nice.
Who would have known?
Who would have known that?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Let me see if I can buy anything. Like, oh wow, look, there's a lot of games. Like, there's an Ultimate add-on sale if you want DLC. Nice.
Mm.
So yeah, this is just a stupid joke anyway. But um, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it does the same thing the PlayStation does. You can go in and play games too. Can it?
hmm
I
I
mean,
mean,
that's.
yeah. Let me try. Let me see if I can play a game.
I mean, of course, try it out. I mean, we're on here. I mean, they say they don't play games on it. You
Yeah.
don't do
Well,
nothing
you know
on it.
what? I'm gonna put a game that I know it's not on Game Pass because I bought the game. Let me see if it works.
Go ahead, because I mean, if you buy it, probably doesn't work. That's what they say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it is on Quick Resume. Something that they say it's bullshit. Oh
Oh,
look,
so
it's Diablo 2, and it
it's Diablo
works.
2, and it works, huh? Oh
Yeah, it
wow,
works.
god damn, it works just fine, huh?
And it's not. And I bought the game, so it's like, oh,
Hmm.
weird. Well, anyway, that's a dumb joke,
Weird,
but um,
weird, huh? Weird.
so I was listening like right before I came back,
All
and
right.
you were talking about the specs again, and if the, let's like humor the specs and things like that.
Yeah, let's have fun with this one. Let's cook
It sounds to me that as these consoles are opting to do the same thing that these new graphics cards are doing, that instead of pushing raw power and things like that, they're pushing energy efficiency and relying a lot of in these AI upscalers and
them.
frame
Hmm.
gens and things like that. Is it a bad thing? You know what? I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't have a PC, or I'm not like, yeah, I don't have a PC. I don't see these systems. I don't know how well they work. I see there's a debate. Some PC gamers think that is trash, relying on all this AI stuff, and you're not paying. They're paying too much money for just AI instead of having the raw power there. And there's a other camp that believes that the frame gen and the AI upscalers are actually pretty good, and you don't see a difference, and blah blah blah. I don't know.
Hmm.
So it's like I really don't have an opinion on that. So
There's a question right here that says, "You think The Last of Us will be the destruction of PlayStation?"
well, I think it
Uh,
has turned into a thorn in
I,
Naughty Dog's like existence right now, because they have launched that game so much, relaunch it, remade it, remaster it. Now they remixed it. Now they made it in a book form,
oh
A-
yes.
and it's turned out to be as ridiculous as, if you're a fan, like if you're a real hardcore fan of The Last of Us, there has to be, in my opinion, there has to be a point is like,
Hmm.
I'm not, look, I'm a Batman fan, I'm a DC fan. Every time they launch something, I'm like, I might think about buying it, but I'm not buying the same comic book in different hardcovers every single year, because
Yep.
at the end of the day, it's the same damn story, right? Unless the book gets damaged, water, whatever, something happened to the book. I'm like, all right, I need a new issue about this. But having the same story over and over and over again, and I'm not talking about like, oh, okay, this is the PS4 version, this is the PS3 version, this is the PS5 version, because yeah, with new tech, we enhance some stuff. No, this is the same version in the same console three times, and it's like,
Hmm.
do you really need that? So is Naughty Dog really the, what was the question? The destruction of PlayStation? No, I think it's just,
Hmm.
I think they're stuck with The Last of Us.
Yeah.
I think they fucked up the story so bad
Oh Lord.
that they don't know what to do with it.
I mean, Joey, let me say, you know what they should have done? I always say this. They should have brought up the second one just to be about Abby. And then the third one, we see the whole teardown between Abby and Ellie. That's what it would have been better. I always said, I mean, they had a three-part series here because Abby could have had her own game for part two, and which leads up to Ellie. Because that would have even been a better surprise, so people can actually fall in love with Abby, right? But no, no, they went up for one, three. Oh Lord, I don't even
Maybe,
know.
maybe this is an unpopular opinion of mine. I'm not saying The
Hmm.
Last of Us is a bad game. Far from it. Technically, is a great
Yep.
game. Graphically, is a beautiful game. I have problems with the story, but this is my bad opinion about the game. I even though I played Tall Tales,
Hmm.
The Walking Dead first, then The Last of Us.
Hmm.
I finished that story, and to me, story wise, Clementine is a way better protagonist than Ellie.
Oh, dang.
But but saying that, it's like I don't know, like I stabbed somebody. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You step on someone's toe or did something to him.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
and ponies take these games like they cure cancer or something. Like the God of
yeah.
War when God of War came out, like it made me be a better father, and I'm like over here like, what the hell are you talking about, bro?
Wait. Did
Like
they
if
actually say
yeah,
that?
you can actually Google that. Google it.
What? No.
Kratos made me a better father or something. There was an article about that. It's not a tweet. It's an article from I don't think if it's Game Informer or IGN. One of these God of War made me a better father, some shit like that.
I'm looking at this. Hold on.
And I'm like, are you serious?
Oh my God! This is from IGN opinion. How God of War may be a better father?
How can you ignore your child until your like you're literally telling me I'm gonna ignore my child, wait until his mother dies so I can take care of him.
You can't make this shit up. Literally, there is an article.
Yeah,
He's
there's an article.
right.
So I have like an internal joke with my cousins and my buddies over here that PlayStation games cure cancer. They're the cure for. They're the ones that bring world peace. They stop world hunger. All this stuff. I always make fun of them. Like, oh my god, this game is gonna cure cancer. It's so good. It's like, come on, man. Like these ponies actually believe these games are like the best of the best. I'm not saying they're bad games. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is like, come on, man. Like, keep it real. Like,
Yo, even the guy made a video. He made a video. Talk
mhm.
about how he became a 4 minute, 15-second video how he became a better father.
And maybe he was a piece of shit, and then he had to wait until Kratos came out
Yeah, it's hero.
and helped him out, and he's like, oh my god, maybe it did help him, but like, really, Kratos is your example how to be a better father. I don't think nobody should take Kratos as an example, but whatever, man.
I mean, he didn't even call my son. He just said boy, 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 boy.
It
Oh
doesn't even
Lord.
work well in Spanish. Like boy, how do you say boy in Spanish? Like niño, like some shit like that. Like
Or muchacho,
muchacho,
muchacho.
like whatever.
I
It
mean,
doesn't,
if it,
it doesn't roll the tongue well. It's like no, man.
I mean, I can not. I'm thinking about that. I can imagine it being, if you could imagine Kratos being Dominican. I mean, I just imagine it saying, "Muchacho del diablo, por usted mete por ahí coñazo, ven pa' acá." I mean, I just imagine it saying all those bad words and
That's
everything.
hilarious.
Because I mean, when you chat, it's just listen. In Dominican, there's a joke, like there's a video about like people going out there saying, "Yeah, I want to have a kid. That once he comes out, I want to take care of it and everything." And then you see that on the side note, you see like the evil side of the mom. You're like, "What the hell are you doing over here? What are you doing? Stay still! Stop my jumping! Oh my god! I don't know why you before." That's how Dominicans are, because they react out of anger. So it's like kind of like a joke thing. So I can imagine God of War being Dominican style. Just
It'll be hilarious.
it'll be
It'll be
hilarious.
hilarious. It'll be
Oh my
hilarious.
god! But seriously, I cannot believe there actually is a video about how it made him a better father,
Hmm.
using Kratos as an example. Oh my god, that's got to be the funniest thing I have ever heard or read. No, this is hands down the funniest thing. I mean, no, this can't just. No, I'm sorry, bro. Sorry. I'm sorry. Or you can say like, how God of War may be better, and throwing things like the axe or something like it. Maybe
But hey, you know what? But maybe he did. Maybe it did help him out. Like, you know what? Maybe
hmm?
be more calm, thoughtful. Not much. I don't know. I really don't know. It's like,
Comment. I mean, okay, I played God of War, and I don't know. I mean, you got this guy who's running around
I
in.
mean, you if you compare the Kratos from the Greek mythology to the Norse mythology, this Kratos is like really calm and like centered. If you're talking about Kratos from the Greek mythology, that guy was you would have been stabbing people in the streets, running around, screaming, Zeus! Like come on,
Yeah. I
screaming.
mean, yeah, I'm gonna teach my kid how to take down gods. Yeah, let's go teach him that. Yeah,
I
go
don't
take
know.
down
I don't
gods.
know,
Let's throw
but
the axe at these creatures. Let's cut them in half.
like I always remember that article because it's like it's so ridiculous. Like people, come on, man, like stop it.
Come on, yeah. I mean, it gets to a point where you gotta chill out and stop with this stuff. I mean, for real, you gotta chill out for this stuff. This is just too funny. This is too funny. Oh, bro.
Okay, but
How?
that's different. Something really good. Forza made me want my dream car. Is like, dude, that's fine.
Exactly.
But Forza is not making you a better driver.
Driver, exactly. Yeah, Forza taught me how to drive.
Like, are you serious, dog? Like
That says Abby made me a better weightlifter.
Mario made me a better plumber. Like, no, that's not the same.
That's not, yeah, like seriously, you're gonna open up your toilet and get inside.
Like, come on, man. So man, so the Last of Us, I think Naughty Dog is just stuck with it. It's like they don't know what to do with it, and I think the series from HBO actually showed them how fucked up they got it because
Yeah.
in the video games the backlash was bad. The backlash of the second game was bad.
hmm
Killing Joel in the first, not even first half of the game, like first quarter of the game, and then making Abby the second part of the game, and people started relying like liking her, and then realizing that hey, Ellie is kind of a piece of shit. She killed
Yeah,
a whole
she is.
she killed a whole bunch of people just not to end what she was like her mission, and so all the people that died is like for nothing.
Yep.
And there was a backlash on that, even though the game got tens and game of the year here and there. It cured
Mm,
cancer, it made me a better mom, things like that, right?
yeah.
And then came the
Oh,
series, came out the TV series, and people are watching this nonsense,
yep.
and people are like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. What the hell's going on? They
And
all got.
it's the exact
Yeah.
same thing. It's not that they changed that much, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like
They
people,
didn't
like
change that much.
it's the game,
hmm
and then they watch it and they're like, "Yo, this is actual bullshit."
Of course,
So,
because it's just it's just because, like I said, they should have just made the second game all about Abby, leading up to that point of what everything happened. Like going through the history of why Abby's going after Ellie. Just make the game about that. People are like, why is this game why is she going after Ellie? What's going on? And get to the point like in the game that you see that Ellie, or Joe kills her father, right? Kills her father. You see that like, oh my god, what the hell? Then on the third one, you had the Ellie versus Abby game, and that would have been a better trilogy story for people to understand what the hell was going on because it was just kind of weird. Like, okay, Abby's after her, and we get to that point, and Abby goes out there, kills Joey, and then we find out why she killed Joey. And not only that, and this is something that I sat there and I thought about. And I was like, man, because look, this is true, chat. Joey saves Ellie, and I don't know why the hell did he save her for? Because at the end of the day, Ellie throughout her teenage years was treating Joe like a piece of shit. And then when Joey dies, it's like, oh, I love him. I'm so sorry, but you were treating him like shit a couple days ago or hours ago. You didn't want to go with him to go out there and what's it called and patrol. You didn't even want to go with him because I wanted to be on my own. I'm a big woman now. Okay, go for it. Look what happened because of your.
how old was she when Joel died? By the way,
I don't know. She was in her teenage years though, or 18. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go Google that up. That sounds some fun. Let's go Google that up.
that's besides the point. The point
Yeah,
is
exactly.
they're not
Yeah.
even making The Last of Us Part 3. They're making Intergalactic.
Oh yes, that's
And
another one too.
look, it's a Sony game. Critics, media, influencers, and ponies are gonna eat that thing up. They're gonna love it. They're gonna call it the best thing out of sliced bread, and maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. But
Oh, she was 19 years old when he died.
so she's still a kid.
She's still a kid, yeah.
Yeah, she's
But
still a
he
kid.
14 years old, in the first game, so she was 19 by the time
Yeah.
Joey died. But
So
yeah, she was shooting him like crap though. And Joey was taking care of her, making her guitars, giving her food, gave her a home and all this stuff, and yet still they treat him. My God,
hey, you know what? That's fine. That is what it
that's fine.
is.
It is what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. But I mean, what do we have now? We have a script out there. Now we got like the script about the whole series for you to read. Like
Yeah. So
how?
you can read it
Yeah.
in the toilet. You know.
Yeah, no. Now we can make a play, Joey. You know what we should do? We
Yeah.
should buy a Joey and make a play. You'll be Joe and I'll be Ellie. No problem. I'll be Ellie.
Yeah.
Make it a play. I'll read my lines right there and be like, oh Joe, we're up, my Joe.
And it's expensive as fuck too.
How much is it?
Hold on, if I'm not, it was like $100. No,
$100 for
hold
that
on,
script.
hold on. I
Man,
think I think I got that wrong. Let me check because Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Uh,
I have the game. All I gotta do is sit there and write the lines. That's it. Just take my time writing it down.
so what the
I
fuck?
think it was $60 or something, wasn't it? I don't
Last
remember.
of Us script. Script.
Last of Us script. Here it is. Okay, here it
Oh, here it
is.
is. Yeah, here it is. What's the price? I don't see a price over.
Price $70.
So-
70. Oh,
so
oh my God. Oh
so it's the
my
price of
God.
the game. Like they're finding. How about you sell the game on Xbox if you really want to milk that freaking cow? Like you want to sell that game? And I don't know. Anyway, next topic. It's not
Joey
enough of
Joe
that.
and Ellie from the very beginning of their unforgettable journey relive every climatic moment of The Last of Us Part 1 and the duel's time with Tess in Boston. Ellie enjoys while petting giraffes to Joe's heart-wrenching decision at the Fireflies Hospital and dive into The Last of Us Part 2 dual perspective story, including Abby's shocking introduction to the story, Ellie and Dina forging to bond together, and a thrilling encounter with the Rat King and the final showdown between Ellie and Abby. Oh, it has one and two scripts. So okay, but yeah, the volume consists of script from The Last of Us Part One and The Last of Us Part Two. So we're gonna read about how they pet giraffes. And special features include art gallery, a bookworm texture cover, and block printing along the pages, around the page edges that evokes the franchise iconic Cordyceps fungus. Huh? So I'm buying a book for fungus? Nah, Joey, this not. Joey, I'm sorry.
Anyway, in breaking news,
What's happening? What's cooking?
well, it's not even that big of a big breaking news, but
What's the big news? What's
in
up?
honor of Rare's 40th anniversary as a studio, you can now download a free dynamic background of Rare, and it's
Nice.
pretty nice, actually.
Pretty nice. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good
I'm
stuff.
actually going to use it because it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I got my Doom the Dark Ages. It's gonna be hard for me, to switch that screen. I'm a big fan of Doom, so it's gonna be hard for me to switch it. But it's nice for people who like the rare. You also get a nice Sea of Thieves costume and hat. Nice for you Sea of Thieves fans. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Rare's been out there for 40 years. Wow, that's pretty amazing, man. Especially with everything that's going on out here. Wow, that's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff, Joey. Pretty good stuff to see.
Mm-hmm.
Man, other than that, Joey, it's like news has been out there in the clear. There's nothing been that much, to talk about except for Battlefield 6. Did you see the multiplayer?
Yes, I do.
How do you
And
feel about it?
in the same way I felt by every Battlefield game.
What?
Wait
Not
and
expect-
see. Wait and see.
Wait and see.
Look. And I even asked this on my DM or somewhere else. When has a Battlefield not looked good on trailers and on first showings?
Yeah.
It always looks amazing.
It always looks amazing. Yep.
And then
Always
comes the day of the beta test, the alpha test or whatever, the early access, and then the launch of the game, and it's just a disaster.
It's just a disaster. Yep.
The servers,
I agree
though,
with you there.
because I remember jumping into 2042, all the guys in the DM like we're jumping in, Here's
Mm-hmm.
Joey. Like, your pre-order, and I'm like, no, I'm waiting and see. Like, here's a code. Let's jump in. We're on it. I'm like, cool. Let's do this. And then we started playing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, what the hell do we do here? Like, I think I still have that clip. No, I don't have that clip because Xbox started deleting the clips, the old ones we had. But I have a clip. Literally, I'm shooting this guy from like, dude, not even. It was like 3 feet away. He's right in front
Yep.
of me.
Mm-hmm.
I emptied two clips on the guy,
Damn.
and he didn't die.
Damn.
And I started laughing, like, what the hell is this? And then he's running everywhere. And he's like, dude, how is he alive? The hit detection was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I had another clip where the fighter jet
Wasn't.
started getting huge. Like, instead of his normal size, it started to get big and bigger and bigger. And I'm like, is he getting closer? No, he was just stretching. And it was a crazy glitch. He was just starting stretching and stretching.
So, hold on a second. Oh man, I have to do this way. Sorry about this, chap. I'll do this way. So basically, this was the jet. You see like this, right? And then it started to go this just started to grow.
Dude, it was to a point, and I'm telling guys like, yo, are you watching this? And apparently I was the only one looking at this jet just growing and growing, but everybody
Growing.
else is like, no, we see a jet just stuck in the air. So
You're
they
stuck
saw.
in the air.
I don't know what happened. Other people watching a jet just stuck in the air. Other people was
Ah,
watching it like not there at all, and I was watching it
yeah.
just getting bigger and bigger. I'm like, record this. It was hilarious. And then we got kicked out of the servers. We couldn't connect. Blah blah blah.
Ah,
A patch did not happen right away. Then we realized
It
there was a
took
whole bunch.
them.
It took a while. The missions weren't, and that's for 2042 though.
Yeah, 2042 was a
Yeah,
mess. It took
it
them like
was a
2 years to
mess.
patch it up. Yeah, 2 years to patch it up.
Battlefield One was fun,
Mm-hmm.
but after a while, you're like, dude, I can't with the weapons. Like, it's World War One weapons. I get it, but
Mm-hmm.
after a while, it's like, damn, I can't. These weapons are a little
Mm-hmm.
bit too slow for my taste.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful game, beautiful game. I play all the
Yeah.
campaigns when they
Yeah.
have campaigns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It
But
was nice.
I am in always the position when it comes to EA games and mostly Battlefield games. So let me wait and see. It's not the first time you advertise destruction. It's not the
Mm-hmm.
first time you advertise big battles. It's not the first time you advertise. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Now you're advertising it again, which is not bad, but with more animations, more things, and it's only in the current gen, which is fine, which is great, by the way. So wait
Mm-hmm.
and see. I'm
Yeah,
not
same
defending,
here.
and I'm not like, oh, because Xbox is part of COD, is part of Xbox. No, because I don't even like
Mm.
COD like that, right? I only play COD, the campaign, and move on. I don't even care for the multiplayer. And it's actually good if somebody jumps in and say, you know what, boots to the ground. We got a war game here. We're going for it. We're going for your neck, COD, because it makes the COD people, wake up, not be complacent.
Exactly.
But at the same
Exactly.
time, it's like, dude, we've been through this rodeo over and over again. Let's just wait and see.
Yeah. Let's wait and see. So Safo says it didn't get an ad until the damn 40 minutes. The moment Joey said breaking news, it starts. So the breaking news was that we got a rare background
Well, it
for
wasn't breaking
Xbox.
news. I saw rare, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's rare.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, gotta be happy. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
rare games. Yep. Yes,
It
sir.
was just celebrating the 40th anniversary, which is amazing
Oh,
which is rare for a studio to have 40 years out there making games. So,
Joey,
yeah.
I'm reading something, and this can't be real, Joey. For what I'm reading, this cannot be real. What I'm reading right here.
From
But
where? From what?
oh man, oh no.
What?
But I'll be honest with you, it's in good hours though. But damn, I mean, it's got some good hours because nowadays, Joey, I don't know if you got the same problem as I do. It's time to play games, right?
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, we have that issue as we go into adulthood. So it says here, Mafia: The Old Country is a short game confirmed by developers to be similar to Mafia Definitive Edition, a 10.5 hour game.
I'm
Wow.
down. I'm down.
Wow. I
I'm
mean, bad.
actually That's actually good for me.
That's good for me too, but I know for some people they'll be like, "Damn, $70 for a game. It's gonna be 10 hours long." I mean, hell, I'm down
No,
for
no,
that
it's
too.
not. The game is not $70.
Oh, how much is it? Good thing
Like
though.
it's
Ooh,
like it's like 50.
50? Okay, okay, better. Much better. Whew, I got scared. I thought it was $70 for the damn thing to have.
And I'm
Hmm.
actually down for that, dude. I'm like,
Yeah, that's actually a good time for us because
and, I,
we don't got the time, you know.
and
Shit.
now, this is a weird thing, but now every time a game comes out, you're not. I'm I'm not looking for graphics. I'm not looking for AAA. None of that.
Mm-mm.
What I'm looking at is the time of the game.
Yeah,
Like how
yeah.
long is if I see an open world game, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not buying that because I'm not gonna finish it.
Oh Lord. Yeah, because
And,
that's
and
the
and I used to buy games just to buy games.
same here. I was
And
that type of person.
a year ago, I'm like, dude, no, stop it.
No, stop it. Yeah.
Yeah, enough. I'm not playing these games. And it's not like my son is calling me like, yo, I want to play this game.
Hmm.
No, he's not telling me that. He's playing the same things. So
Yep.
I'm like,
And
I'm basically, honestly, wasting money.
yep. That's the thing though, because
And
I mean,
the older I get, I can't be wasting money like that. And
no,
I don't have it like that. Like people like, yo, I can spell whatever I want whenever I want. Like, dude, that's good for you. I don't have it like that.
we
So
don't.
I gotta be a little bit frugal when I spend my things. But
Exactly. We get to that point in our life, like, oh man, should I buy this? Oh, let's wait for a sale. Oh,
and
I'm not
sometimes
gonna
it's
play
even
it
better.
now.
Sometimes it's even better waiting because you get
Yeah.
sales like, hey, it's 50% off, 30% off, even more. Sometimes it's like, dude, this game is like $9.99 now.
Hmm.
Then I can think about it, or it's like it goes on Game Pass. But no, I'm not. Now it's my thing is like, how long is this game? Is it an open world? I ain't doing it. I'm sorry, I ain't doing it unless the game is like, all right, it's the game,
It's
like
the game like GTA or
Fable, because apparently Fable is gonna be a
yeah.
lot like Witcher 3.
Oh, good.
So
Now that's a good game. Witcher
so
Three is a good game.
those games are like, all right. I'm trying to make an exception out of it,
Yeah, you make an exception. Yeah,
but
I know where you're going with this.
but
Yeah,
I can't do it no more.
it happens to me a lot too. Like for example, when like I'm starting to be picky with these games. Like for example, like this year, I made a list about the long games I got to play. Now I'm up to a point like where my brain is just I'm in like in the shutdown mode right now. Like I'm trying to finish Expedition 33 for the last 2 weeks, and my head just doesn't want to get around to it. And I am in the last part of the game to finish it. The last part to finish Expedition 30, I'm right there just to destroy the final boss, and that's it. Move on. But my head and my body say, nah, go play a multiplayer. Go relax for a little bit, you know? Because I do what my body tells me. I'm not going to push through it like crazy. I'm just going to, because then I won't enjoy the game. I'll be like, I'm forcing myself to finish this. But I'm just playing a much more relaxing thing like multiplayer games. I've been playing PUBG, Battlefield 2042, you know, just see how
Games
battle,
games that you
yeah,
don't have really to think about.
to think about. Things I don't have to go out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just go automatically. You do your thing. You can
Mm-hmm.
listen to a podcast. Example: last night I came from work last night.
Mm-hmm.
I had a little something to eat. I turned on the Xbox, and I was like, because I'm playing like Journey to the Savage Planet a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I started playing it, and then like, a guy in the game starts talking,
Mm-hmm.
and something happened. I'm like, oh, I can't do this right now. I can't listen to you.
I can listen to you. My mind is not for that right
Well,
now. I
I'm
mean,
not for that right now. Look, I just came because for me, weekends at work, it's not terrible, but it's terrible. Like there's a lot of shit to do. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing this. I am
exactly.
literally not doing this. And then I'm like, I'm gonna play something. I'm like, no, I'm not. Oh, no. So I just went to bed. I got my tablet and started watching things until my wife like turn off that shit. Yeah, she hates the light, and then I'm like, cool. Like,
Yeah, you gotta turn it off. Yeah, go to bed.
because I started laughing. I started watching some shit. And I started laughing. She's like, "What? Hey, like, yo, come on, man." I'm like, "All right."
Exactly. I mean, we're at this point of our life because you get to that point, like, man, I'm tired. I've been all this whole year. I've been finishing these long games. I mean, bro, I finished Stalker 2, which was for me. Oh my God, Joey! I don't know if you play Stalker 2, Joey. Joey, yes, that game is such a good game. It's
I
such a
tried
nice
it.
game.
I tried it, but
You didn't get.
Dirt was playing it, and I asked to make a Dirt, and Dirt like, had like 4 weeks into the game. I'm like, Dirt is like, dude, I haven't finished it yet. He's like, I'm like, what? Okay, yo, the game is long as shit.
It's long, but it's good. It's a good long.
And then I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. I know there's some long games that you're like, oh, it's a long game, but this is a good long game. It's kind of like Expedition 33. It's a good long game. It's not that bad. But for me, like Stalker 2 was my game of the generation. I mean, it's so freaking good. Just everything, the story and everything, all the way the AI interacts with you. I mean, Joey, you shoot the AI in the head, you get one bullet in, two bullets, and as soon as the AI feels that second bullet on the head, he starts to dodge you. He starts dodging. And then you got to position yourself to that point and start shooting at him.
Yeah.
And when he gets up and close in your face, you got a shotgun, you're about to blast him. The guy dodges right before you hit the trigger. He's just like, foo, 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 and then he shoots you. You're like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
they're telling us like it's more like a sim shooter. Like
Yeah,
it's kind of realistic, and you gotta like protect a lot of your like your inventory. You can't
oh,
be just shooting and gunning out there. But
yeah, you
here's the
can't be
weird
like,
part about that. Here's the weird part about that. Like
yeah,
the game is long.
yep,
I'm not
it's
gonna
long.
play it. However, if I'm playing a game and I like it, I don't care how long I put into the game. It's a weird thing.
Exactly.
For
Yeah,
example, Expedition 33. I did finish the game.
you did? Good. To the end.
Still, right now, it's still in my game of the year like list. At least
Same
top,
here.
not even top three, top two, because I don't know if something comes out. I don't know. But anyway,
No.
I knew the game was gonna be long, but I didn't expect to fall in love with the game,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and I didn't
Same
expect to
here.
want to keep on playing it. And even though I was working or doing something else, I was thinking about the game.
Yeah, that's when it tells us a good game.
There was parts that I remember. There's parts of it that I'm just sitting there at work and googling or even thinking about. Dude, look, my build. Something's wrong with my build. Something's not working with this piece of shit. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking about builds and things, and I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
like that. But if
Yeah, I
the
like that
game is,
too.
but if I look at a game, and I'm not saying Stalker is a bad game or any other game is a bad game. I'm saying if I look at it and I know personally it's not hooking me just by looking at it, then I'm
Yep.
not gonna. Maybe eventually I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna test this game and see if I like it, and maybe I end up liking it and finishing it. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna force myself just to be out there on Twitter like, yo, I played this game, I finished it, y'all not real gamers, blah blah blah.
Exactly.
I'm like, I'm
Oh,
not doing.
I got 1,000
Yeah, but
achievement.
that's dude.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
the
not doing that no
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
I've never done that to be honest. Like
Same
I've
here.
never been out there like, yo, I'll play this game. I'm like, dude, I don't have the time you have
Mm-hmm.
or the mood you have.
The mood you have. Yep.
So it's like I'm not
Mm-hmm.
doing that no more. I'm playing my games, and I started thinking about that like recently. Like I'm gonna play the games
Yep.
that that I
I'm
like. I'm
that's
not
I'm
gonna
doing that too.
I'm not gonna force myself to play a game because everybody's playing it. No,
Mm-mm. It happened with me with Avowed, man. I started playing Avowed, and I was like, yeah, this is
it's
not
not for
my
me.
thing.
It's not for me.
Not for me. No, I mean, no matter how I like the fighting, I like all that stuff, but it's just not that. One thing is like, one thing is I love. Like to see the word love in there, it's like I like it, but that's not my thing. It's just not my thing. I
And,
just didn't get attached. I didn't.
and if I have to go back to an older game, I'll do it because
Same here.
in that moment
Same here.
is the thing I'm feeling like right now. To be honest, I have two thoughts right now.
Hmm.
Going back to the Batman Arkham series, I don't know why.
Wow.
I've been
Yeah.
thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. I'm like, kind of want to play Arkham Asylum again. Like,
Oh, nice, nice. I don't know.
and
I kind of want to do that too. I'm missing those hero
yeah,
games. Yeah.
I'm started thinking like because the whole Superman thing coming out of the movies and bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need that. I don't know, like I
I need
need
to
that
go back.
feeling of whipping somebody's ass,
Yep.
and that it feels good to do so. And the only game that I can think about like has that mechanic is Batman. So
Yep.
I'm kind of like, I want to go back to Arkham Asylum and play the
Hmm.
whole trilogy because I have Origins also, which is BC on Xbox, but it's delisted digitally. So if you have
Hmm.
it, you have the disc, you're good.
Damn it! I gotta get to this to Origins. Damn it!
I got the disc, and I'm like, and the other game that I'm like thinking about, I don't know why. And I know that's a long ass game. Well, it's a Survivor game actually. It's Subnautica. I don't know why, but Subnautica lately is. I'm like, I kind of want to play that game. I don't know why. It's an old game. I know they have in
Subnautica.
development. Yeah, the first
Oh
one.
my god! I
I,
gotta
I,
say,
I know
Joey
they.
is such a fun game. I recommend it.
So I'm like, that's what I want to play. I'm not thinking about Old Country. I'm not thinking about whatever new game is coming. I'm thinking about those games right now, and
Uh,
that, I'm like, I'm not gonna force myself to play something I'm not feeling. Like
so
I didn't feel about. I'm sorry, I didn't feel about.
So for Nautica, so for Subnautica, it's a survival type of game, right? You gotta go in,
Yeah,
you gotta build yourself a base, you gotta pick up some
yeah.
stuff, pick up some food, cook some food, eat some food, drink some water, in order to survive. Because of course you're in the sea, like in the sea on a planet.
Mhm.
But man, Joey, it's so much fun. I mean, I really enjoyed it. The bad part about this, I ran into a glitch. I couldn't continue to finish it, but I love it. It's such a good game. I thought that the one that came out was part two, but it was a DLC or something. And
Ice
it's
something.
something. Yeah, that was part two. Now I see that part two is coming out. Like, yes, is it coming out for Game Pass? I think it is. Yeah,
There's some
but
there's some development hell between those,
yeah, like
which is fine.
always.
Which is fine. But that is
Yeah.
another story. But anyway, Louis, what were we talking about? We derailed a little bit. What was
We
the topic?
derailed. Yeah, we're talking about games because that's what we got to do sometimes. Talk about games. And we're talking about the PS6 specs. We're talking about the Xbox numbers going down,
Oh
and now
God.
they're up. Now they're down. Now they're up. Then we came up with the rare, 40 achievements, and that's 40 years and everything, and we stuck to the 40 years, which is pretty cool. We're talking about the games after that. We're talking about Mafia. I brought up a 10-hour game, and then we sat there. We were like, oh, man, these long games. We're tired of all these long games. I get it. We got stuck in there. But that's good because at the end of the day, I talked about this a lot with my chat, that as of late, like, I'm tired of so many long games that we need short games out here. We do need those short games to come out. We do. And Mafia being like a 10-hour plus game, sticking to like how the original Mafia was, the Definite Edition, which I think I put 14 hours into, it was a pretty good, run for me right there. And we also talked a little bit about Battlefield, how you felt about the multiplayer, that you're waiting for it to be released, to see more about it because you're not convinced, like for 2042,
Yeah,
about the
and
suspension plane.
also Battlefield. Well, I call it the Halo and Call of Duty curse.
Yeah.
Every time somebody comes out and talks shit about Halo or Call of Duty,
Yeah, exactly.
something bad happens to the game. Every time, like you talk shit about Halo, we're gonna be the Halo killer, Halo this, Halo that, boom, Halo's still there. Halo's still there. Yes, it doesn't have the numbers like people wanted it to, but it's still there. Splitgate started talking shit about Halo. Well, we're gonna launch this game before Forge from Halo Infinite, and then Splitgate went to shit. And now they came out, let's make shooters great again with the hat and everything. Boom, Splitgate 2 went back to beta. I don't even know how do you revert to that. Like, how do you?
How do you do that? I mean, that's.
I
I,
don't know.
I mean, I'm trying to. I saw that too. I was like, how the hell can
How
you
do
do that though?
how do you get smacked so hard that you revert back to beta? Like, I don't even know. How do you even do that
And,
shit?
and, and let me tell you, I play Splitgate. It's a fun game. I played it. It's fun. I mean, I told the chat I played it. I had fun with the game. But the thing is, it has like, after you sit there and play it for like 2 or 3 days, or let's say a week, you're back to playing the same thing again and again and again and again and again. You're like, wait a minute, we're back playing the same thing again. I mean, how is this going to slap all the other shooters? I mean, the gunplay is fun. All that stuff is fun, but we're playing the same modes. Oh, go get the ball. Do this, do that. I'm like, okay, but we're playing the same mods. At least have more extra mods in there, just for us to have fun. You have these 4 characters that have these Destiny-like powers. One goes super fast. The other one opens the radar. The other one farts. I'm like, okay, that's it. No more extra stuff. I mean, add extra powers. That's something for you to level up and say, I want this power, or I want this. Give me a super gun. For quite a bit, something kind of like a Destiny thing. I mean, seriously. Oh my god.
I mean, it's complicated to
Yeah.
maintain a games as a service. That's
It's
for sure.
complicated, yeah. But
It's
going back to
complicated.
beta though, that's weird though. Never
That's
saw
weird.
that in my life. Yeah, that was actually
But
the
but
first
but
time.
again, and entered into the Halo COD curse. Once you talk shit about him, something bad happens. And now,
Hmm.
again, I trust Vincent Pella. I trust him. He's a really talented guy. He's managing Battlefield right now.
Hmm.
But you started talking shit about the skins. And this worries me that once the game comes out and people are like, yeah, this is realistic. And then EA started looking at it like, yo, this is cool and all, but we're not making money. I hope this doesn't happen. And then all the shit you were talking about making Minaj skin, and all of a sudden you're gonna start getting skins on Battlefield 2. So I'm just saying, don't be talking shit before. Don't be talking shit. Just don't
Exactly.
be
Yeah.
talking shit. So I'm not, and the other thing, like people are like, oh my god, the skins of COD is so like, dude. First of all, does it really kill your joy of the game because somebody's running around as Beavis and Butthead?
Exactly.
Does it really hurt you that much? Like
Wow.
I remember in the old days, like we're all that old, that sometimes you had like secret characters in the game.
Exactly. Remember that?
And the secret character was a dumb thing. Like a really
Oh,
stupid thing. And in a serious game, you had something really stupid. Or you had James Bond 007 and 64, GoldenEye. And you had the big head
James
mode.
Bond.
Everybody was running around with big heads. Like what
Remember
happened?
that?
Like what happened to fun? No, 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 no. We can't have fun. It's all that have to be serious. It has to be
Has to be
boots to the
serious.
ground. It has to be.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, who gives a
Yeah.
shit, bro? Like really. And if it bothers you, I guess go to Battlefield.
I mean, you got Goku even shooting guns. You got Goku shooting guns. When Goku all he used was the damn stick, and now he's shooting guns. They're making fun. What's more fun than that? I mean, I don't know what the problem is with the skins, though. But at the end of the day, though, like, bro, this is the mood now. This is what you call la moda. This is what you call, that's what these kids want. They want to go ahead and buy the skins. Mama, because that's what they do. Mama, Papa, can I get some V-Bucks? What do you need V-Bucks for? I want to buy this skin. What's the difference on the skin? Well, it's the skin does this, the skin does that, but that's
Look,
it.
we also live. We live in the troll, the troll freaking era.
Yep.
People like to troll. People like to do stupid shit like that.
And
And
lie.
these kids, like this is no joke. I remember a conversation between. I was listening to them. Uh, Stacy, one of my daughters, had a
Yep.
whole bunch of friends. They were just sitting there playing a game on their tablets and their phones,
Yeah.
and they all decided just to troll another group to like to have a skin. It was a skin like all of them were poop. Like they were all dressed as poop, and they started trolling these other kids in the other game.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is the era we're living. Like people like to do stupid shit right now just to troll you. And if they're gonna dress like Beavis and Butthead or Nicki Minaj just to humiliate you, like fuck it, they're gonna do it. Like just
Hmm.
imagine you're the badass macho man, boost to the ground, strap up soldier, Delta Force, and you
Hmm.
get killed by freaking Nicki Minaj. That's hilarious. That's fucking
Exactly.
hilarious.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
That's what these kids do.
Yep.
It
That's
doesn't
what
mean
these
I
kids.
like it. It doesn't mean I don't like it. It's just like, dude, it is what it is. And
But
if you don't like it, go to Battlefield. And I hope Battlefield
how?
makes the money to not do that. Because if they start doing that shit,
Hmm.
I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off.
Yep. I will too. I mean, how the hell did they get to fit Nicki Minaj in there with a big ass? Damn, I'm starting to wonder that. I mean, that probably took a lot of money to fit that girl in there.
It
Damn.
is. It is what it is.
It is.
But again, that doesn't bother me. That doesn't
It
bother me.
doesn't bother me either, but it's funny. They always gotta look for something, top back. Oh man, we got a 40th anniversary rare controller out here. Nice.
Yeah, from 8-bit, 8 from
8 bits dudes, yeah, nice.
8-bit Nintendo. Yeah, something like that.
Nice. A rare controller. Oh, it looks neat. Damn, I like that
I
controller.
I actually have to buy a new controller.
but
No, for real. I need to buy a new one.
here's what's funny though. We gotta pick up that rare one. You know why we gotta pick it up? I'll tell you why, Joey. It's that one is an event. That one is in what's it called? An invest. Because go out there and look for that Sea of Thieves controller, see if you can get it. Now for like
Oh,
$500.
I regret not buying that.
I regret not buying that either.
I regret not buying that controller,
Same here.
which is weird because I remember, look, they don't sell that much Xbox things here in Panama. If you find something that's really rare, but I
Yeah,
did see the box of the rare control of the Sea of Thieves controller. I had
yeah,
it in my hands,
yeah.
but because I was buying like because I saw it in the mall, but that moment I was buying some school stuff for my kids, where we're like shopping for school
Yeah.
supplies and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I can't buy this right now. And
Oh
I said,
no.
but I said I'll come back to it. I never did. I never did, and
Wow. That.
I regret that. I really do. I really do.
Oh, I'm picking that controller up, and I'm gonna leave it in its box. It's one of those controllers where I'm gonna leave it in its box. I'm
And
not opening that up.
this one looks pretty nice. It's not an Xbox. Jesus Christ, it's $90.
$90. Okay. Joey, hold the chat, hold the fort real quick. Let me jump into the bathroom real fast. I'll be right
Go
back.
ahead, go ahead.
40 years old. I mean,
That's
it
fine.
always
That's fine.
happens.
Yeah, it's good.
That's what happens. You come into age. Be right back. Run, run.
So what's up, everybody in the chat? Hit the like button if you can. Subscribe to Louie. He's the buddy. He's the friend. We're checking out the 8-bit dough ultimate. Oh, it comes with 3 months of ultimate apparently. It looks good. It's a beautiful controller. It's wireless. Not many third-party controllers from Xbox are wireless. This one seems to be wireless. It's a beautiful controller. It's a blue and yellow controller. It's $90 though. But I still think I'm gonna pick it up. Like, I might buy two, one to use and one to have it like sealed, because I need one. My kid broke one. It's not that he broke it. It fell off, and then the right bumper is not clicking. I have to open it up and fix it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a new controller, which is cool. There is a new Virtual Fighter gameplay video out there. I think I saw it last night, and I kind of laughed at it, because if you look to the initial teaser trailer of Virtual Fighter, people were like losing their minds, like, "Oh my god, Virtual Fighter is back!" And in the tech demo, they were doing all these crazy like blocks and moves and things like that, and I'm looking at that, and I'm like, yeah, that the game is not going to look nothing like that. And
Yes.
then the teaser trailer came out last night, and all the blocks and things like that it's done. Hey Louis,
What's up? I'm here.
look what's crazy about. Look, I just said the controller just came out, right?
Yeah. What?
I opened the link.
Yep. What happened?
It showed me the Amazon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it says there's only 17 left in stock.
Oh shit. Oh
Now,
crap.
check this out. I just refreshed. There's only 15 left in stock.
Really? No way.
Go ahead,
You're
open
kidding.
the link. I'll send you the link. Hold on, check,
Oh no, let me go look for that. Damn.
check the link.
All right, I'm looking at it right now. Let
Look
me
at the
see.
DM on Twitter. Look at the DM on Twitter. Like, I just refreshed it and there's 15 left in stock. Like, people are buying it. I thought Xbox people didn't buy shit.
Exactly. That's kind of funny though that nobody buys this shit, right? Yeah. People go ahead and buy it, huh?
Well, there goes my
Crazy.
chance to buying it.
Ah,
Yeah,
no,
because
Joey.
I'm not gonna buy it right now. I will.
I'm not. I mean, I'm waiting for the right moment to buy it, because hell, I got things I gotta pay first
Yeah, man.
before I buy that. Yeah, it's
I'm waiting for that Aguinaldo to drop.
Oh my God, there's the 15 left in stock. Nice. Oh man. Oh, that why it's that much? Because it comes up with the base thing. That's why.
Yeah, and it's also
Probably
wireless, because third-party controllers are not wireless on Xbox. It's always wired, but this one is wireless, which is fine.
Which is
Which is
fine.
great.
Yeah.
Which is great, by the way.
Nice.
But it's like, damn. But anyway, that's fine.
Yep. That's fine. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see now.
Good stuff. Good
Uh,
stuff. And look, another partnership with another company making the hardware for Xbox.
Exactly. Does this make it an Xbox controller or doesn't?
It does, because you can't play that controller on a PlayStation or on a Nintendo. It's specifically made for an Xbox. So, and they paid a license. I imagine they paid somebody a license to do that. So
Yep.
it's like, it's fine.
It's fine, yeah. I mean, I remember one day I did some research, right? Because there was talking about the Asus ROG Ally is not an Xbox, right? They were saying that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I did some research, and this was between me and FarQ. We went heavily doing that research. FarQ and I were doing that research. We were having so much fun with it because we found out that PlayStation in China is made by another company that pretty much makes the Xbox too.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, so wait a minute, does this Xbox make it this company? What was the name of the company for Q? I mean, you remember we even did a thumbnail for that one, which I'm gonna save it for a special occasion.
It was Fox something. Was
Yeah,
the
kind of.
company.
Yeah, the one that makes the console. But does it make it a Fox console or does it make it an Xbox console? Does it make it a PS5 or does it make it a Fox PlayStation console? I mean,
I
that's
mean,
the
if you
question.
if you think about it,
Exactly.
the main chip inside of an Xbox and a PlayStation is an AMD chip.
Is it AMD chip? So is it an
So is
AMD console?
are these AMD consoles? Like, what are we doing? Like
Yeah, Fark, you got it. Foxconn. See, me and Fark were
Foxconn,
laughing.
yeah.
Yeah, Foxconn. We did a heavy search right there, and we saw that they make these consoles. So some PS5s are Foxconns or are they Sony consoles? I don't know. I mean, I gotta ask this question, no?
You know what's crazy? Like, if I go into the console war and listen to these ponies and go to
Oh,
with the narrative and follow all
yeah,
these crazy motherfuckers on
yeah.
YouTube talking about Xbox is dead, Xbox this and that, you get like involved in this shit and you start thinking like them, right? You start like thinking like, what the hell am I doing? And then when you pull out of yourself a level, I start thinking like, dude, does it really matter if my box plays every single Xbox game, does everything an Xbox does? It has the Xbox UI, but it says freaking Aces on it. Does it really matter? Does it really matter if it says Dell? Does it really matter if it says I don't know Lenovo or Samsung or LG? Does it really matter?
Does
Like
it
no, it
really
does.
matter?
In real life, it really doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. It really doesn't matter as long as it plays your games and you have fun. That's what matters. That's all I care about. That's what I
But
say.
but it is annoying when you got the ponies talking shit against you every day. You're like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up, and then you start fighting back. And I know I like the console war sometimes, but there's other times I'm like, what am I doing?
What am I doing? Yeah, I wake up to that all the time. Like, what are we doing? It's like I watch the Twitter feeds and I see these people go up against each other. I'm like, what are you guys fighting for?
Hey, Dayreezy.
What are they fighting for? What's up, Dave Reezy? Good morning to you. Becca, good morning. She says she never had a Genesis. Well, Becca, I'll be honest, Genesis was a fun console until it became Optimus Prime. That's
Huh?
where it got. Yeah, I remember when the Sega Genesis, you had to put the Sega CD in there, then you had to put the 32X, then this one, and all of a sudden your Sega Genesis became this big ass
Oh, okay, okay,
transformer.
gotcha, 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 gotcha.
Yeah,
I
and
only
not only
get
that, they came up with those big ass brick power things, brick
yeah.
power, and you had to get like a couple of extensions, to plug that thing in. It was so annoying.
My gaming career started with the original Nintendo NES,
Same here.
and then I went to Super Nintendo. I did manage to get my hands on a Sega. I got as far as the 32X, but I didn't get as far as the 32X with the whole thing on top and the whole thing. No, I had like the somehow I managed to get my hands to a 32X Sega Genesis console, the one that it was just the 32X. And but there was not many games that I like on that one. And then I jumped to what was it?
I remember my
Of course,
trajectory too.
on Nintendo 64, Nintendo 64 GameCube. Then I had the Dreamcast. Dreamcast. I jumped to
This
Xbox, and then I started Xbox. My gaming career never. PlayStation was never involved.
never evolved. Really, you didn't have a PS1 or PS2?
No, I didn't.
You
Which is
did.
crazy. Which is
Oh,
crazy
that's
is that
crazy.
my my cousins had the PlayStations,
Hmm.
so I managed to play the games with them.
Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, because
So
you
I
always
did
had
it.
someone who have
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. I always had that like that part, but I was never like one of those kids like, oh my god, I need to buy a PlayStation or I want a PlayStation. Not once those words have ever come out of my mouth.
You want to know what got me to buying a PlayStation? It's funny though. The only game that got me to buying a PlayStation, it wasn't even an exclusive game. It was WWF.
Here comes the pain.
Nah, it wasn't Here Comes the Pain. No, no, no. Oh my god,
So
it was one of those bad WWF games, but it was good though. Oh my god, what was it? Oh
the original
lord.
SmackDown.
I gotta look for it. Hold on. Let me WWF PS1 games. Hold on, let me see now.
Yeah, the PS
Oh,
One was
I think
SmackDown and
I think it was that wasn't Attitude though. Oh, Warzone, WWF Warzone.
okay.
It was Warzone that got me to buy a PS1. And then after that, I went to Blockbuster and I rented Alien Trilogy. Oh my god, that Alien Trilogy was so good. Woo! One of my favorite Alien games was the Alien Trilogy. It was really good.
FRQ. What's interesting at your comment is that My cousin had a PS1,
Mhm.
and it was hacked, so he never bought a game on that thing. So every time we we played a PlayStation game. I mean, we had them all. Like we because the guy who was like downloading the games was literally his neighbor. We just had to call him on the other side of the fence. I remember his name is Jason. Like, yo, Jason, do you have this game? He's like, hold on, give me a second. If he didn't have it, like, give me a few days because back then downloading a game kind of takes a little bit of a long time, or he had to like burn it. I don't know what the process was. So when we went to the store buy like a CD cost us like 50 cents.
Yep.
We give it to freaking Jason. He burns the game, and we had it automatically. So it was like fuck it. So on the PS1, yes, I never owned it, but I played a lot of games on the PS1 because of my cousin. I was, dude,
Ah,
because Jason sold the games, but because we were neighbors, like, dude, just give me the CD and I'll burn it for y'all. Fuck it, I don't care. And so we had basically every game on the PS1 for free, and that was great.
damn.
And
That was good.
then came the PS2, same story. My cousin bought it. Jason came along and hacked the fucker again,
Mm-hmm.
and then same story. We're like, yo, let's do it. And we had every single PS2 game hacked.
Mm-hmm.
Did I have the urge to buy it? Never, because it was like, why? I just go to my cousin's house and play every game I wanted. But
Man.
but I had the GameCube. I love the GameCube. I
Yep.
tried to buy most GameCube games, but thank
Oh,
God I
yeah.
had Blockbuster and things like that.
Yeah, you can also hack it too. You can
Then
also hack
came the
it.
PS3. Never have the
But,
urge to buy a PS3 because we had the
mm-mm.
360. 360 was kicking everybody ass, right?
Yep, yep. That's it. And bread rings of death. Always.
Until we saw God of War 3. And I remember my cousin having the PS3, and I told him, yeah, I'm not going to, I was working now. I was like early working, like, I'm not going to buy a PS3, but what I'll do, and I'll buy you God of War.
Nice.
So we
Nice.
went to the midnight release. I bought God of War for him, and we did an all nighter. We played, well, no, not even an all nighter. I took a weekend off. We played, like, let's start. We played God of War 1, 2. We did a
And
marathon, and then
damn.
we had 3. I bought 3. Boom, we finished it, and that's it. I always said I never needed a PS. I never needed a PlayStation. I only played it a few games anyway. Why would I buy a console? I'm going to play a few games anyway. So when it came to
Damn.
Xbox One generation, I never bought the PS4, but my wife came with a PS4.
Oh shit.
So by proxy, I had a PS4. And I only played like 2, 3 games on it. God of War, Spider Man, and what was the other one? That's it. I never
Wow.
played. Well, by proxy, I had a PS4 because of my wife, and she didn't use it for gaming. She used it because she could watch Netflix. Because back then the smart TVs
Oh
weren't a
my
thing. No, she
god.
had it for
Really?
Netflix things. Yeah.
Oh
So,
shit. Wow.
again, my gaming career, PlayStation was not involved.
Well,
And
for me.
to be honest, I didn't miss that much. I'm like, dude, I played a lot of the bangers. I played a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the other consoles, and I had a blast.
Mm-hmm.
And I still having a blast without a PlayStation.
I mean, I just sit here and I laugh and I look at my gaming career. I started with Nintendo, then Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, then Sega Genesis, Sega CD, then Sega Genesis and Sega 32X, then Sega Genesis, Sega CD 32X, then the other one. I was like, oh my god, how many things am I gonna buy for the Sega, right? I had all that stuff, and then I moved up to what was the other one? Then I moved up to during that
Sega,
time,
Sega CD,
yeah.
Saturn.
I did not get a Saturn. That was the only console I actually skipped. I skipped the
I
Saturn.
had a chance to buy it, but I
Man,
remember I pissed off my dad that day so bad. He's like, "Fucking, I'm
yeah.
not buying anything for you." So,
Yeah, that Sega Saturn would have been a great console. There were actually really good games, there to play too. So
Dreamcast. Then after that,
Dreamcast. I mean, then after that, I went after there and bought what was it? I remember the PS2 was out there and the Sega Dreamcast. I got them both. And then I went up to the OG Xbox and just stayed with the OG Xbox for a while. Then got 360. And thank you for Q for I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know why does he come by and be angry over here because we're actually talking like just having a
yeah.
fun conversation. But okay, thank you for that.
Wait, what? Somebody's talking shit in the chat?
Yeah, of course. He started saying 2 OG Xbox, blah 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 blah, and all this shit. Right,
Yeah.
Xbox One is still stuck in 2007. They say. It's
Yeah.
just someone that's mad. He probably didn't have his Lucky Charms this morning or something. I don't know. I think he misses Lucky Charms, something like that.
You
But
know
I
what's
don't know
crazy?
what.
I never
What
talked shit about the PlayStation console. I just said I didn't need it.
exactly. But they still get mad at us. I don't get it. Why do they get always so mad at us? We're out here just having a phone conversation, right? So yeah, that was. Then I went to PS2 OG Xbox, and then all of a sudden I jumped to 360. Stayed with 360 because, of course, let me tell you something. I mean, Joe, you gotta be honest though, and it's kind of funny when I say this. Who has not hacked the system? I mean, when you sit down and talk to these gamers, all of us has hacked our system and look for a way to save money on these games.
Okay. More than when you're like, I'm gonna be totally real.
Yeah.
I don't come from like a rich family or anything like right. So I had to survive the way I had to find a way, and
Uh,
unfortunately, yeah, my cousin had the PlayStation all hacked, and we played every game for 50 cents basically. But I had the Nintendo consoles. I can't hack that. So what I did was like I exchanged games. I had games all of a sudden appear in my house. I don't know who it was. It's mine now, I guess. Things like that. But I remember when I had my Dreamcast, Jason again. He's the one bringing those shit from Japan and all this stuff.
yeah.
Jason's like, "Yo, I got this Dreamcast. You want it?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Let's do something.
Yeah.
You clean my backyard." That's what he said.
Yep.
You clean my backyard for a month. No, more a month. Like for a period of time. I'll give you the
Mm-hmm.
Dreamcast. You're joking. Yeah. I don't know why he did that. He did me the favor. I'm like, okay, cool. So I did the backyard, all that stuff. And then he gave me the Dreamcast. And then I'm like, where do I buy the games for this? He's like, no, you don't need to. He hacked it. And I remember the way he hacked it is you turn on the console, you put up a fake disc inside, it starts reading it. You open up the thing, take out the fake disc, which was an emulator. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what it was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Put put the other game, the fake CD in it, close
Yep.
it, and the console recognized that it was like a game. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yep.
yo, it
Yeah.
worked. It worked.
It worked. I mean, that was us back in the day. I mean, I'm telling you, we always look for the tricks, tricks just to play games because we didn't have Game Pass, or it was either that you go to Blockbuster, and we all know the hassle of renting a damn game. You only got to play it for 2 days, and you got to return it on Monday because hell, you only had like 2 or 3 days to play the damn game. It
Hey,
was
okay, I know
damn,
his name. Hey, Pajizo, but that's your name in English.
yeah.
In the chat, listen. Why choose an Xbox One over PS4 in 2013? I don't know if you have a memory. Apparently, you don't. When the PS4 came out, it came out with jack shit. Xbox came out with fucking Killer Instinct.
And
What game?
also,
What freaking game you think I'm gonna choose? Ridge Racer? No, I
oh
wasn't choosing that
shit,
dog shit.
oh shit.
Okay, so I bought an Xbox One.
I also came out with Dead Rising. Remember, did it come with Dead Rising 3 too? Dead Rising 3.
Yeah. So I
So
just the
Rise was
like
oh
I don't know why.
Rise.
I don't know why. Like,
I don't know why. I don't know why they love to come in and slander. It's
look,
like
and
what
the same
many.
thing. PS4 was actually good at the end of the fucking generation. By the way,
Exactly, it was actually getting good
like
because yeah,
when yeah, this 2016 everything started. They started putting
yeah,
up great
pretty much.
games.
And
They
way more
started
games. There was a year
and
that released like 10, 15 exclusives at one
and
point.
that's what I think they're gonna do the same thing this generation too. They haven't put up a lot of games, and I think the last life of the PS5 is gonna be a whole bunch of bangers,
Yep,
and that's fine.
that's fine. I hope they do. But hey, at the end of the day, the one that's releasing games right now is Xbox, and I don't see nobody out there buying an Xbox now because they talk
Yeah,
about exclusives.
Xbox One was $100 more expensive.
Yeah,
How
when it
much? How
began,
much you think I paid for my Series X, Louis?
$500.
No,
How much?
I can't even find the receipts on my email if you want to show. $980 if I'm not mistaken.
$980 back? Oh shit! Oh damn!
It was pandemic times,
Oh, pandemic times. Yeah, pandemic times, bro.
and
Wow.
Panama doesn't sell freaking Xboxes.
Oh, it
So
doesn't.
you
Oh.
so you think $100 is gonna scare me if I Xbox One is gonna scare me? No,
I mean, bro, I live in Dominican, and let me tell you something. I don't. You guys spend 500 over there. I spend 700 by a console here. So
Yeah. So it's like
yeah, I
you
mean,
guys are not scaring me for the price tag, bro.
that's
You're
not
not
gonna
scaring me.
scare me. Yeah,
That
exactly. I
that
mean,
that
that's not
handheld. Oh my god, it's gonna be $1,000 for you.
for you. It's gonna be almost
It's
1,500.
gonna be like 1,200 for me, maybe more.
Yeah, yeah.
Will I buy it? Yeah. When it
Oh
comes to
man.
electronics,
Hmm.
those things are expensive to me. But when it comes to anything else, like food, even though it's expensive now, it's not as expensive as everybody else in the world. So
Yeah,
it's like
and that's
pros and
important for us.
pros and cons. Like like the life living down here is pretty cheap, even though it's expensive, but it's cheaper than other
Hmm.
places. Like
Hmm.
you know what I mean,
I'm,
Louis. You know what I mean.
I know what I mean. It's like with the TVs here. Like when I sit here, for example, for the TV, right? How much you think an OG C2 costs within the states? It's $1,000 TV, the 48-inch one.
Mm-hmm.
Here it costs two
Two, two,
thousand
2,500. Yeah.
two thousand
The
dollars cost
the
here
the
in
one
Dominican.
the C the there was C I don't know which one 6.6 or
There's
whatever.
there's a C3 out there
Yeah,
right now.
C3.
C3,
I think the
C3, yeah,
C3, the one that
yeah.
has my, I have a
Uh,
40-inch C3 OLED on my room, like my master
hmm.
bedroom with my wife, and the
Hmm.
other one that is in the living room. Those were one was 2,500, and
Wow.
the other one I had on a sale. The one that I got on sale is the one in my room, like my bedroom. The one that is in
Yep.
the living room, that one I cost me like I don't remember how much, but it was like if I combine both of them, it's like $600, $6,000 maybe.
Yeah.
But
I
when
mean,
it
that's
comes
the
to
thing.
electronic goods down here, it's like I'm sorry, it is expensive because we have a even though I have American dollars, there's a stupid import tax.
Same here. Shit, that kills us.
It is kills us. It's really
Ooh,
kills us.
and don't let me get started on cars, man. Oh shit. I mean, cars. When you look at the states, you're like, oh, I see that beautiful, nice Forerunner over there for $25,000. Here it costs $80,000 for a damn Forerunner.
Well,
Oh,
it's not
Toyota.
like
So,
65, yeah, 70, yeah.
yeah, they're there. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, oh my god, you guys have it easy over there when it comes to that.
Yeah, because of stupid import tax, which is crazy. And it's not only us. If you look at Canada, if you look at Australia, you look at a whole bunch of countries, it's like, no, it's not as easy to buy these things.
Nope.
And we still manage to buy them.
Yep, it's not easy, but we still managed to buy them and still managed to enjoy them. Oh Lord, Master Better, I think you need a little vacation, man, because you seem like you're pretty mad at us today, but we're having fun here. You know, Fark
Oh,
you.
indeed.
He
Indeed.
needs a vacation. He needs a vacation. Let me
He's,
see now.
he's mad for
He's
no reason.
he's mad for no reason. I mean, we were just talking about the OG consoles, and he comes in here talking bad about the Xbox One. He's like, it was just joking, but he keeps on going.
Which is funny to me, like it's really hard for people to understand that there's certain people out there that really don't. It's not like they don't like PlayStation. It's like they prefer something else,
Hmm.
and it's like, dude, it's fine. Like I really I prefer Xbox over PlayStation. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
I don't
what's
hate
the problem with
PlayStation.
that?
I
I
don't
don't
hate
hate it either.
PlayStation. I hate the ponies. That's a different thing.
They do, they do.
That's a different thing. I don't hate PlayStation. I just told you the story that I bought for my cousin God of War 3 because I had to play it.
Oh no, I think you got one by accident. The Cabero Cup champion Tony. You got. I think the OG Expo was built by Poorly too. Huge Paolo. That's powerful. That powerful break. One S is a much. Oh, he's talking about like the. Okay, but he wasn't killing. He was just talking like. Yeah, I think it was a side of the OG Xbox there. We were just talking about like what he saw bad about the OG Xbox, but that's it. But he talks about the Xbox One S. Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean that OG X came up with a big ass power brick. Yeah, that was actually like a. I
I
did not
have
like that. Yeah, remember that?
I have my OG
Yeah,
freaking like the fat Xbox One up there.
yeah,
Next to it, I have my 360 and my One S is up there. I have all my Xboxes up there, right? So I remember
yeah.
buying the first VCR console, the big ass one,
Oh my god, I even did worse. I bought the
and
first VCR.
that one broke, but not because the console broke. is because my son, when he was little, started putting quarters inside the DVD drive, the CD drive. I'm trying to put the games in, and it weren't working. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And then one day cleaning, I did this, and I started hearing like a clicking, bad clicking sounds. I'm like, what the hell? And
Uh-oh.
then one day, I'm like, okay. I'm like, eventually I'm gonna open it. I was worried. I'm like, this thing broke. And then I remember I was in the kitchen, and I'm looking at him, and he went to my table and started taking the change. He started putting the quarters and the dimes and everything inside the DVD drive of my console. So he broke that one. So that's why I had to buy the 1S. And then I'm like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'm going full digital. I don't care. Because I'm not gonna go through that again. So that's how my first Xbox One broke. But it wasn't because of the console or because how big it was. It was because my
Yeah.
son started putting freaking quarters inside of it. And
Oh
then
Lord, no,
he broke the DVD drive. So
no,
but
horrible.
it's
But
up there.
hey,
It's up there. And
but it,
it still
it's
works.
but it's still the digital works though. That's how we buy our games
Yeah.
now digitally. Yeah,
But
nice and easy.
plus I saw the 1S. And I'm
That
like,
was
dude,
nice.
that's a beautiful console. I said it was
Hmm.
small, it was sleek, came with
Yep.
H. I remember the first commercial of it came with HDR.
Yeah, that was
You
nice. I
can
remember
do
that.
4K
Yeah,
streaming on it, which I didn't. I'm like, ooh, 4K streaming. But the HDR
yeah,
actually kicked in because I remember I had the Gears of War 4 digitally on my
yeah,
on my fat Xbox. But when I
yeah.
bought the One S, I haven't finished. At that point, I didn't finish the game, so I put
Hmm.
the other One S, put Gears of War 4, and I didn't know my TV had HDR, and I saw the and I saw the icon pop up. I'm like HDR, and I'm like, yo, whoa, and I'm like
Whoa.
yeah, the colors. So yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like yeah, but yeah. That's how I got that. And then I got the One X, but the problem with the One X is that lightning struck on top of my roof
Yep.
and it killed a whole bunch of electronics, and one of those was my One X. So yeah.
Yep. Yep. I mean, I gotta tell you something. I mean, I just laugh, man. I can't believe I don't understand because you're just here chilling. They come over here, man. just And Rose, welcome to the channel. But guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. Please do so. I mean, Joey, the 1S, the best one. I always say this. This is like the best, Xbox I ever saw was the Gears of War 1S.
The
That
red
was
one.
the red one. Oh my god. What a beautiful console. When you turn it on, it had the Gears of War sound. Not only that, you also like felt the scratches like the what the console had. It was pretty
Yeah,
sweet. Oh my, and the controller was freaking phenomenal, man. And I don't know why Xbox doesn't do this stuff. Ah, I miss those type of consoles. At least make like 10 or 20 out of their side, or probably 100, because you probably will sell it. I mean, Joey, one of the consoles I saw this and I said, man, I gotta go buy this console. But then it's like it's only for a raffle. It was the Indiana Jones. That
oh
console
good.
looks so Lord, what a beautiful console, man. That was beautiful. I was actually hoping for a Doom console, but all we got was the damn rap, which is cool. The rap is cool and all, but damn, I wanted a Doom console. Wicked Doom, Dark Ages. They even did a Doom motorcycle. And I can't even buy the damn Doom motorcycle. It costs too much money. Damn. Oh Lord, Doom Harley Davidson, man. Ooh. I imagine myself riding that hell thing all over the place, man. I was like, I gotta get this bike, but it's too expensive though. It's a custom made. No. But yeah, I mean, we need those things to come back. I mean, wow. Remember that Gears of War Red console? And then they had the One X, with the ice one, which it was cool, but I like the
Yeah, the whole
S.
theme in white. I don't know for Gears kind of doesn't mix, but it was a
Yeah.
beautiful. Can you hear the rain? By the way, it's raining really hard over here.
Yeah, I hear the rain though. Yeah, wow.
It's really like it's freaking really hard.
Are you getting a hurricane, Joey? If you are, man.
We had a tsunami alert like a few days ago,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
but nothing happened. Thank God.
Thank God, yeah. I really like the Xbox 360S Halo 4 edition. That thing looks sexy. Yeah. That was a sexy one too. Yeah, because I gotta say something. I remember I saw the new Halo edition for this generation. I was like, it's cool. but it's not like something that like, I want to grab it.
My favorite console out of the Xbox, it's
What's
still
one?
the white Xbox One. I love how that thing looked. The white,
Really?
yeah, I love how it looks. Even though it's a massive beast, and I didn't buy the white one. I bought my first 360 was the Elite black one, but it was because it came bundled with Resident Evil 5 and FIFA, and then I bought Halo 3 after that and Gears and all that stuff. But it's like I don't something about the white 360. It's like it's a beautiful console, and if I ever have the chance to rebuy it again, even though I know it has the troubles with the Red Ring of Death and all that stuff, or just rebuy it just to have it again
Hmm.
because I like how it looks. Because I'm not collecting them, but I still have my again. I have the fat, I have the slim, I have the S, I have the
Yeah.
I have the Series X, and my son has the Series S. So far, I I don't have the OG. I should, but I don't. I have games for the OG, but I don't have the OG. So eventually, I'm gonna try to buy them all and make it like a nice case for all of
Nice,
them and have
nice
them
case
in
for all
this
the
way.
Xbox. Yeah, that's and
Because
that's
because
the thing. Though,
even
to run
yeah,
into the good OG box that is everything is original nowadays is hard because nowadays these OG Xboxes have everything pirated. They also have like a mod chip in front of it, something like that. I saw like there's the Xbox with a
honestly, I don't care if it's modded or even works. I
mod.
just want the box just to
Yeah.
have it,
Okay.
like his for historic purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to have him like. And to be honest, and this is just me, this might be the last. This next generation is coming. It might be
Yep.
the last Xbox that is gonna come up with hardware because I don't
Yep.
know what's gonna happen in 10 years.
Same here.
Technology is moving way too fast, and
Mm-hmm.
I really believe, and I don't want it to be that way, but do believe that this might be the last box that Xbox has. It might be the last one, and might as well like celebrate it. And if you want to do that for PlayStation, go ahead, do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And let me show you something. Like, oh yeah, you hate PlayStation. Hold on.
Uh oh. You hit PlayStation. Uh oh. Uh oh. I mean, I also know one thing, guys. I also know one thing. I mean, when Joy comes back, I'm gonna tell him a quick story about something. Oh, you're back. Okay, okay. I was
I
gonna
actually
do.
I bought this from a garage sale,
Wow.
and it came with a game.
Wow.
It came
Nice.
with
I'll show you something, Joey.
Crash 2.
Crash 2, nice. I'll show you
And I'm
something.
like, yo, this is an old PlayStation. This is from 90. This is a slim version. And I'm like, dude, yeah, I'm not a PlayStation fan, but this is a part of gaming history, bro. I do have to clean it and things like that. I haven't had the chance, but it's like it's still part of gaming history.
Look at this, Joey.
Do I have a hurricane? No. I have heavy rains though.
But Joey, this is the OG first PlayStation 1 that had
Hmm.
the three dots right there, the
Oh
video
yeah,
thing.
the
This is the
coax.
this is the
That's the
OG.
AV cables.
Now, if I dig deeper, you're gonna love what I have. It's like I want that sitting over here. You know, I love this one. This is a big back. Let me show you. Here's my baby right here. This is my baby, the one I protect the most.
Dude, my Dreamcast, my brother has it.
And not only that, it has a game and it still plays games.
Awesome.
I love this system. This is the best. I always say this has got to be the best system hands down.
I know I have my PSP around, but I don't know where.
Ooh, the PSP was one of the best handhelds ever made. I
Look,
don't know why I
I'm not
sidetracked with that one.
again. I'm not a PlayStation fan, but I did love the PSP. I love that fucker. The first PSP I had has the Darth Vader version, and I was playing GTA a lot in there, like GTA. What was it? Chinatown Wars.
Nice.
I had Need for Speed on that, and then a buddy of mine like, dude, what the fuck you're buying games for? I'll hack that shit, and he
Heck
hacked
that
it,
shit. Hey,
and he
heck yeah.
put all the games. Came all the games with a freaking memory card, and I don't remember. I don't know where it is though. Like, look up here. There's a whole bunch of shit up there. Collectible statues and things like that. I have a Jago stat. Well, not it's like a figurine of Jago. Interesting. My comics are in here. This is a small room, like really tiny room. This is not even a room, to be honest. This is the half of the laundry room. This is what I take as my office, half of the laundry room.
That's the office after the laundry room.
Yeah, half of it. Yeah, because over here, this side on where you see a camera is my half. The other half over here, like to my right, is the washing machine and the other stuff.
The washing machine. That's good.
Yeah,
Later. I can't imagine Joey right here being live. Like, oh, I gotta wash some stuff. Hold on, I'll be right back. Just you see Joey throwing up his underwear, his clothes in
that's
there. Like,
that's a good thing. Why the podcast is done on Mondays. I don't do laundry on Mondays. Everything's clean by Monday. But weekends, don't even. Don't even.
Don't even think about it on the weekends. So the laundry machine just trembling in there. Joey be playing laundromat mode. That's some funny stuff. That's some funny stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man. But Joey, man, thank you for hopping on today. I gotta start heading out because I gotta go do some paperwork out there and do some other things because I'm working on getting on a passport. I'll tell you about it later. So now they're waiting for me to go to, we're looking up for something that we just cannot find. We're looking for something we can't find. So we're trying to find out for me to get that passport. And I know Farkey knows about it, but I'll talk about it later. But yeah, I gotta start heading out. I hope I can finish up early so I can go to the office. Because I haven't been in the office in like a week almost. A week because of all the paperwork I gotta look for. Yeah. But Joey, man, thank you for hopping on today, man. We had a blast. We've been up for 3 hours now, man. It was fun. It was awesome, man.
We should do this more often.
Yes, we do, sir. Yes, we do. Just sit here and just talk. That's what we did. We troll the PlayStation fanboys. We troll the PS6 specs. We talk about a lot of stuff, man. We actually did a good thing right here, man. But yeah, chat, I gotta go. The crazy one has to go. I got, paperwork to do and work to do. So chat, like always, before we go, tell us what you've all been playing. Even you, Joe, what you've been playing lately.
I just finished Dredge. It's a fishing game. It's a fishing game, indie game that you have to fish, but it has some Lovecraftian things. There's some like monster, sea monster and things. I love it.
It's fishing.
I really love it.
I'm playing that game.
You fish in that game, and you
Hell
see sea monster.
Yeah.
You see sea monster. Look, I liked it so much that I bought. It's on Game Pass. I bought the game, and I bought the DLCs.
Wow, he bought it. Chat.
Even though it's on freaking Game Pass.
He bought it. It's on Game Pass. Oh no! He went against the Xbox code and he bought a game that's on Game Pass. No, PlayStation fanboys, no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I bought games
that are on Game Pass. Yeah, sorry. We went against the code. That's out there, but that's awesome. That's awesome. See what chat's saying.
Other than that, I'm gonna start playing Little Nightmares 2.
Nice.
Because I bought the game and never played it. And then last few weeks, I saw some people, the shorts, the YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking about a theory about the game. So I found something like that. I'm like, hey, right, I have that game. I want to start playing it. But also, I'm starting to think about, bro, I want to go back to the Arkham series. I want to go back and play Batman.
Go back to it. I mean, let me tell you something, Joe. As soon as I see that Red Dead Redemption 2 gets that upgrade that they're talking about that is coming, right? That upgrade that's coming.
Right back to it.
I'm going right back to Red Dead Redemption 2. I finished it again this generation for the second time. And I'm going to finish it for a third time. I just love that game so much. It's like Sleeping Dogs. If you put Sleeping Dogs in, I'll leave everything else behind and just play Sleeping Dogs. One of those games I love to play again and again.
That's exactly what I'm about to do right now. I'm going to download Batman Arkham Asylum.
And play it, man.
No! I own the game. Oh, my bad.
Oh, no. It's not a Game Pass. Oh, no. Against the code. No. You're not a true Xboxer because you bought a game. No. God, these fanboys. God. But Joey, man.
Subnautica. I forgot.
Yeah. Subnautica. Yeah. Install it. It's not that complicated of a game. It's easy. Just got to pick up some stuff, upgrade your suits and everything to go in deeper. It's a good game. I really have fun.
It's not on Game Pass. I don't have it. So you know what that means, right?
You got to buy it. It was a Game Pass back in the day, though. It was a Game Pass game. So, yeah. Yes,
sir. I'm going to buy it.
He's gonna buy it, chat. PlayStation fanboys, no.
Oh god.
Tim says I played Grounded 2 for 10 hours straight all night from sundown and sunup. I love Grounded 2. Wow. Joy, did
That's
you try
the
Grounded 2? Did you try Grounded 2?
I never tried Grounded 1.
Oh, shit. Man, Joe, we gotta try that. I mean, I have fun with it, but it's always fun when you have fun. You have friends to play it, man.
Yeah.
It's such a good game, such a good game. But Joey, again, thank you for hanging out with me today, man. It was awesome just for you to say, "Send me the link." I was like, "Yes, Joey, coming on again. We're gonna have a good conversation, Joey."
Yeah.
Always a blast, man. Always a blast. But Joey, like always, tell everyone where they can find you, sir.
You can find me nowhere. No, I'm joking. I instead of subscribing to me on Twitter or follow me on Twitter, I'd rather you follow Crazy Louie, subscribe to his channel,
Thanks,
give
man.
him a like,
Thanks,
give
man.
him because at the end of the day, I don't have a channel, I have nothing. So instead of wasting your time with me, give Louis a push and subscribe and give him a like. I'd rather you
Thanks, man.
guys do that than to follow me, and that's it. And then if you want to see me again, 6 p.m. Eastern time on WBG Podcast with Dirk Griggity. That's his channel. And also, instead of following me or anything, follow Dirt, follow Sean, subscribe to them. That's better.
Oh Lord, wait, Farky wants to subscribe for me. No.
Oh,
What
come
I
on.
do? Oh no.
Come on.
He's just trolling. He's just trolling. But chat, where can you find the crazy one? And chat, like always, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Thank y'all for super chats. Thank y'all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. And that I seriously do. But where can you find the crazy one? Simple and easy. You can find me on. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did I go? Wait. Chat. Have a beautiful, I just remember I have to say, and an awesome Monday. And as always, you can find me on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET with Sourblow, the Big Plume, and Silent Cypher. You can also find me on Fridays if they invite me to do XPI en Español at 7 p.m. ET with Elvis, Eliasita, and Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and also YouTube. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful day, you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Lou Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.